Good evening, everyone. Welcome to Rooksgate. Tonight we're playing Into the Ravenlands with Jaden, Lane, Brandon, and Leanna. Who wants to tell us what happened last game?
Sure.
Okay, go.
So we got to the new town, which is, the name escapes me.
Okay, Farhallow.
Farhallow, yes. And we found McGagg. Well, we found his tower, and we met his assistant. Then we went around, we found Lane got our Sandarmy got some armor. And we met the captain, and then we also found the message board, which had a message on it talking about this girl named Salia Sharptongue.
Salia Sharptongue, close.
Yeah, close. And she was a good friend of McGagg's. So we went over, the three of us went over to the Witchwood, and we found this house that seemed pretty normal, but there was like this blood stain, and then there's a giant spider in his bedroom, a whole bunch of baby ones on the roof. Killed that, went back, got Sandarmy, and then we went farther into the woods, and then we found this old ruin.
Also, wolves were following us.
Yes, and these big wolves were following us. Yes, that's another. In the middle of the night, we heard like this thing in the trees, and it came down, and it was like this weird spider thing with a half body of like a
spider and then a woman.
And she told us like, don't come here or we'll eat you, basically. And then that morning we charged and defeated her, and she was about to sacrifice Salia
Sharptongue, yes.
Salia, yes. And
Okay.
we just saved her.
Woo! Alright.
So nice.
Well, booyah for you. Alright, so before we begin, everybody gets bennies. That's these babies right here, fortune points. Now, there are 4 colors in here now. Because of your last adventure, saving Salia Sharptongue will actually get you a black one. So the black one is just like the blue one.
But better.
But it adds +2 to everything that you do.
And if you keep it, you get an XP.
And if you have it at the end of the game, you'll get a bonus XP.
Is there 2 of them now?
There is 1.
Why?
We had
2
one already. We were supposed to have 2.
We had 1 already.
Yeah.
Fine.
Just saying.
Just saying.
Where that one came from.
Good.
Alright. So, everybody take 3.
1, 2, 3. Ah, that's very underwhelming. 16 millennium later.
1. You got the same
3.
Very nice.
Black, blue.
What did
Nope.
Alright. And I get 4 because there's 4 players at the table. Alright.
Me with my
Well,
white
there
ones.
wasn't even ones in there.
Yeah.
It's going to be a bad night for you guys.
The same thing.
Yeah.
Wow.
Twinsies.
Leanna too.
Yeah, we
Triplets.
Did anybody twin today
adopted
for twin day?
When did you twin today?
Carter doesn't in his
Yeah,
brother.
I
All
wanted
right.
to-
So we're going to stick to gaming for today, if that's okay. Okay. Awesome. So you find yourselves now, it's late morning. You've actually, if you recall, you approached this place during the wee hours of the morning because you had not been able to sleep after the creature had approached you at your camp. And you have now defeated the spiders. They lay rotting, as well as their mother, who is a bizarre sort of half spider, half woman. She actually has mandibles growing out of her mouth, extra arms growing out the side of her body, and she has an opening in the bottom of her robe, which you think is probably for the spinnerets, which lay now just above her lower back.
Spinnerets?
Things that webs come out of.
Her web shooters.
Okay, good times. Okay, so where we pick this up is Salia Sharptongue is still tied to the table, to the small wooden altar that she's on. And yeah, I'm going to ask you guys, what do you want to do?
I want to get her off.
Okay, so you cut her off the table. The rest of
go
you?
with him and ensure that she stayed, hold her, so she doesn't run away,
Okay, sure. Yourself?
Yeah, let's go help, dude. Well, I'm gonna loot because I don't think we need 3 people manhandling this poor woman.
All right. So,
Maybe I'll just loot too.
What's spiders? What's gonna be down there?
I know, but there might be something looking around, and maybe her silk will be good.
This is Salia Sharptongue.
Ooh.
Okay, so she's a woman in her mid-20s or so. Her clothing is rough. She has either homespun cloth or a variety of skins, etc. Most of these have been they're in tatters, and her skin, where it's exposed, has been marked with small eldritch symbols. Okay, as if somebody was trying to capture some magic here. When you reach to her, she's exhausted from her struggle. She's attempted to free herself from here since you've been seeing her, and now after the death of this woman, this spider woman, she kind of collapsed into just an exhausted heap on the table. Okay, she her eyes sort of opens slightly, and she says to you, "I know not who you are, but I thank you for your timely appearance." So you cut her free?
Yeah.
Okay. As you cut her free, the first thing she does is she wipes the smudge of arcane runes from across her face. Okay? My magic, it was broken by my sister. She turns to the shattered corpse of the half spider, half woman and spits at it. You are not from Far Hollow. I don't recognize you. She's maybe 20, 25, but her voice is that of like an 80-year-old woman.
Probably because she's just weak.
Maybe.
What was McGage's assistant's name?
Grimgoth.
You should tell her that Grimgoth sent us to come.
That lecherous old bastard. Here, unbind my feet. Okay, you're searching? You're looting?
Yeah.
Sounds like? Okay, you can go ahead and make a
Me
notice
too.
check. Oh, the two of you? Both
Yeah.
of you make notice checks, please.
Which is...
It's a skill.
Us having a meaningful conversation, looks over. Ooh, what's in here?
Wait, do I roll 2 die?
You'll roll your notice dice and then a wild die.
So wild die.
Okay, and remember, if you roll
I
the
have
maximum on your die, you roll it and add it.
7.
7?
13.
13. Now, do you have anything over here that helps you with? What do you have?
Curious, shamed, heroic,
Beastmaster
beastmaster,
and-
attractive.
That's right, okay. How about yourself? Do you have anything under edges that might help you here?
No.
Okay. This tower has obviously been abandoned for some time. Sandarma, you recognize it as, at one point, it was of elvish manufacture. Okay? Someone, a long time ago, an elf built this place. You look around, poking through sort of like the webs and the nest. There you find little bit filth and spider eggs, old silk, etc. However, while you're poking around downstairs, you do come across what appears to be buried in the rubble or sticking up from the rubble, the handle of what appears to be a sword. To your surprise, when you pull it out, the blade, rather than being sort of like the straight-edged blades of most races, this is actually a leaf-shaped blade, and you recognize it to be of elven manufacture.
Ooh.
Okay. Talene, you also look around, and amongst her possessions, amongst this woman's possessions, she seems to be carrying a bag, a satchel, and that satchel is wrapped in spider silk, etc. However, inside of it, there are some possessions which you kind of take to be like a young woman's possessions. The first thing you find is a leather pouch with some money in it. There's also some old clothes which are filthy and of not great quality. You think maybe her clothes from a time long ago. It's obvious that she hasn't worn them for some time because they're filthy inside of this bag. However, in amongst the clothes, there's also a hairpin made of ivory. Okay, you know what a hairpin is? Mm-hmm. Okay, and there's a small wooden box inlaid with fine wood.
Okay.
Okay. Now you rolled a 7 on your notice, correct?
I did.
Okay.
Whose stuff is this?
This you believe it to be the dead woman's
The
stuff.
spider lady?
Okay. Nice. Okay, so you find 2 further things Leanna, with your 13 notice. Nice roll, by the way.
Okay.
The first thing you find is an odd-shaped staff. This is obviously of... You think of the wood might be maple, or not, might be oak, but you're not exactly sure. But there is... it's like a quarterstaff, but on the very ends there are 2 heavy knobs of wood. Okay, when you pick it up, you think, what an odd piece of wood. But as you pick it up, you realize that it's actually a weapon, and it seems to be of incredible density. Lastly, sheltered amongst some broken webbing, you also find a bowl, a small blue glass bowl. Can you make a common knowledge roll? Lore. Make a lore roll, please. Okay, always use your off-color die. There we go. Ooh, nice. 5. All right, this bowl is also, you believe, of elven make.
Oh wait, the shop was staff was elven.
No, the bowl was the bowl of blue glass.
Okay.
Did it have like a leaf texture to it?
No, but it's carved with what seem to be elvish symbols.
Okay.
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 Cool.
Yeah. So you bring her to her feet. Percinder, you check her over for wounds. She kind of, as you're doing so, she kind of, it's like, no, get off, stop that. I'm not wounded. But it would appear that she's been mistreated. She has like small cuts and bruises. Her face is swollen. Like her lip is cracked open as if somebody's hit her hard.
Can I offer her some water?
Absolutely. Yeah.
I offer her some water.
Okay. So you offer her some water.
And food.
The water I'll take, but food might have to wait.
Can I heal her? Would that work?
You can try, sure.
Okay.
Do you have magic points left? That's the question.
Oh, that's right. I'm pretty sure you used them all.
I think you used them all for.
Oh yeah, I think I did.
What is up with this?
I remember. I think I wrote that down.
What?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure I used them all.
They're like the same direction, but like they're built in opposite ways.
Yeah.
Why?
So you could, using your healing skill, but for healing magic, you have none left.
It's okay, just because it's a penalty if I do it without anything, right?
Do you have a healing kit?
Yeah.
Your healing kit allows you to make the roll without penalty.
But without the
Oh,
healing...
no. Oh, you mean like for magic?
No, like without the healing kit.
Yeah, without the healing kit, there's a -2 penalty on healing. But you have a healing kit.
Yeah.
Okay. So, do you want to try to heal it?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. She looks at you kind of askance as you begin to bind her wounds, making your healing attack.
Which is healing.
Yes. Wow. We're good to go here.
This one. And then
Oh, Brandon, go.
7.
7, nice. And you see her looking quizzically at your face.
Mm-hmm.
Your torque that you wear. Of what order are you?
Like.
What's that?
Like what I say. Like, what does that really mean? Like.
So you have a druidic torque, right? Right? Like the little.
Yeah.
Yeah. So she looks at it, and she first off she sort of locks on your face, and then she looks at the torque, and she's like, "I do not recognize his order. What is it?"
Wait, that was. I don't remember.
So you have an actual. It's like a necklace that sits around your neck, which is actually a representation of your order.
What order is he?
Oh, of the Oaken Circle.
And what is that again?
So the druids who taught you belong to like a guild called the Oaken Circle.
Okay.
Okay, and your torques, all of you wore the same ones to identify membership in this.
Okay.
Okay. So she looks at it and she says, "I do not recognize this torque. What order is this?
The Oaken Circle.
Are you from the west?"
I'm from far away.
You notice she has on her neck, which is Like her cloth sort of bears her neck. She actually has two sort of scars, aren't the right word. Like what do you call it? The skin that forms calluses. She has two calluses right here on her neck. You think probably a heavy necklace normally sits there. Probably a torque of its own. Okay. So she stands up. You find one other thing to lean.
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
A piece of paper. Well, 13 notice. Dude. If there's something to find, she's found it. A crumpled piece of paper, new, torn up and thrown against the wall.
He'll do it.
Okay.
Wait, who is this to? What does that say?
What's it say?
Wait, it's not a G. It's not a Y.
Can I see?
Can we see?
All right.
Is it a J or an L? Gratch. Dratch.
What is that?
You quizzically look over the letter.
Hey,
The handwriting is somewhat hard to read.
Poor.
What even? Oh, is it an F? No.
It's a Z.
Zatch. Zrach.
Zrach. Do you want me to read it?
Yes.
Okay. We have indulged your hatred of your sister long enough. I expect to see you at the Red Doubt as soon as you are finished.
Redoubt.
Okay.
What's that?
A redoubt is like a castle or a fortification.
Like what we're in.
Like what you're in, yeah.
The ritual must be completed by midsummer, and if you are not present, you will not share in the rewards. Stychus.
What's the last name?
Stychus. That's
And
the guy's
who's
name.
the Zrach?
Zrach.
It's
what was-
actually Izrak.
Oh.
Zrach.
I thought that was a T.
That's probably that's the lady's name, the spider lady.
Yes, it was.
Oh. Oh,
And-
hatred of her sister. Yes, of course she picked her to sacrifice.
Well,
And the
that's my
ritual must
sister.
be completed by midsummer if you are not.
And what time is it now?
Midsummer's in a week.
Yeah, so that's why she's finishing it now. She's like, I have to do it now.
Huh. Flatulating. This is from who again?
Stychus.
Stychus. Have we ever heard that name before?
You have not.
No.
Can we ask Salia? Wait, no.
Salia.
Salia.
All right. So Salia kind of stands up. She sort of cracks her neck back and forth. She does this stretch. She's remarkably double jointed. Like she pulls her arms all
Like
the way
Mom.
back behind her, and when she bends over, she has like this curve to her spine. She says, "I must return home. My children will wonder where I've gone."
Wait, do you live in the house in the woods?
She's probably talking about her wolves.
Yeah, probably the wolves. Well, how about we
She's
ask
a
her? Are you
wolf
talking about the wolves?
lady.
I'm gonna tell her about the spider at her house.
We don't know if that's her house, honey.
We should
Tell her about that.
Well, let's ask her if she's talking about the wolves. 'Cause
The cabin. Yes, this is mine.
Yes, we went there in search for you and came across a giant spider.
Yes, servants of my sister. Once again, she looks at the now cooling corpse and she spits in its direction,
So are the wolves yours?
twisted by hatred.
Are the wolves yours?
The wolves are my children, yes.
They led us to you.
She was probably like a
Yeah, they
wolf
led us
lady,
to
and her
you.
sister's probably a spider lady.
It's Izrak.
I know. What's this girl's name again?
Salia?
Salady?
Salad.
Okay.
Salia.
Sal. I don't know if that means wolf in any other language.
So she says, yeah, she chose a foul form to deal with, of course. I'm thankful to you. I have nothing upon me that I might offer you, but should you come to my home, I shall offer you a reward.
yes, please.
It said in the satchel that I found money. Was it like a couple copper pieces?
Oh,
Do you think?
what's inside the bag?
You said
Like
there
in
was
the
a satchel
satchel said there
with
was
a bit
money
of
and old clothes.
Oh yeah, so the bit of money includes 4 silver pieces and 5 copper pieces. As you look at the coins, they all appear to be worn and old, as if looted from some ancient treasure.
Cool.
Okay.
Alright.
I say we offer to escort her back to her house.
I will travel faster without you.
But she wanted us to go there to her house.
Well,
Yes.
yeah, we can go there, but she'll probably want to go home faster and with her wolfies.
We should
What if she is a wolf? Well, that's why her weird spine thing has
go
And her voice.
in her.
Her voice.
Her voice.
She
Yes.
could be a biscuit.
She looks like a wolf. Oh. Okay, sorry.
Oh, yeah.
Alright.
Yeah,
let's
I'll
just
say.
go
Oh,
with
She looks like a little Red Riding Hood.
Let's just go with her, yeah.
I don't think we should get an award. We're gonna get an award from what's his name.
I think we should.
I think we should just go help her. Yeah, I'm good.
We
with
help
that.
people, so
Okay.
Alright, so I assume that anything that you write down you're now carrying, is that the correct
Yes.
case?
Yes.
I didn't write down
So you have
the
to get
sword,
weight.
though.
Okay, so you're not taking, you're just gonna leave it where it is?
No, I didn't write down the sword. I don't know what to write down.
you should sauce me that staff.
Yes, I should.
I like sticks.
There you go.
So what?
Wait, is the other staff better than the one I already have, or is it like the same?
Is what now?
Like the staff that she found, is it better than the one I have?
The odd shape.
Well, when you pick it up, the first thing you notice about it is that it is very heavily weighted. It seems a little bit clumsy in your hands, but it also seems heavier, as if it would deliver a heavier blow. Is it better? How do you judge whether or not it's better? It's made of it's made of really dense oak, as compared to your own, which is just a piece of wood that you've picked up and carved into a staff shape. So, is it better? What's the better mean exactly?
I don't know. Like, is
Is its DPS better?
does it do more damage? Like,
You check its stats?
yeah.
Okay.
34 trigonometry.
Yeah, no. Unfortunately, there's no attack speed or DPS written on it.
Bummer, dude.
Do you want to hang on to it or get rid of it?
Yeah, I'll hang on to it.
Okay.
I'll take the sword, by the
Just
way.
Okay. You're not going to see if anybody else wants it?
Thank you.
Would
You
you
know,
like
Mom,
the beautiful
I
elfish
will.
sword
I
I
love
found?
would love it. Thank you.
Can I take one back on my morality?
Why, for splitting loot amongst the party?
The only loot I found. Yes.
Here
So-
then.
So,
No, it's
generally,
okay.
so,
I'm-
gen- so
I'm
generally,
covered
what
now.
happens is now, this is not every party, but most parties, and I'll tell you, it goes easier if you do it this way. Is you kind of put all the loot into a big pile, and then you all choose, right? And you can decide how you're going to choose. You can draw cards or
We should do
whatever.
that because I feel bad.
Greed, need, or pass.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, exactly. Right. So, because that way everybody gets a chance to choose something.
We'll do that next time.
Yeah.
Okay.
You can have the sword.
Thank you. Is there special stats on it, or is it just a broadsword?
It's not a broadsword. It's actually a short sword.
Epic. So, I'm going to need.
Okay. It does strength plus d6, and it seems to be very sharp.
So armor piercing, I'm assuming, is going to be.
You can assume all you want until you try it in combat. You'll have no idea.
But don't you have stats for me?
I absolutely have stats, but you don't know on special weapons until you actually try it.
I'm not going to equip it then. I'm just going to hold.
Okay, sounds good.
Oh, so you don't get to know the stats till we use it?
There you go.
Oh,
What
that's
if
nice.
lightning shoots out of it?
Leaf.
Oh,
Sword.
that'd be so unfortunate for getting rid of that.
What?
If lightning shoots out of it. I'm taking these out.
Well, that's unfortunate. Or if you're fighting something in the water.
Yeah.
Electrocutes everyone.
Oh,
All the
well,
fish come up.
like smoke. Well, that's the end of the world. So, good game.
What are you, the god of sparks?
Alright.
Sparkles?
Do you head back to her place then?
There we go with her.
Yeah.
Alright.
She's probably
Wait.
just like,
Can I like search around a bit more first for something they maybe didn't find?
Sure.
can you beat a 13?
Your number has to be better than hers.
Can I just try?
What's that?
Me as well.
Absolutely.
Okay.
Yeah. So their search, the second search takes longer, so it's a more detailed search. So it's going to take you a couple of hours to do so.
Maybe let's just go.
Well, what time? What time? It's like morning.
We're not going to roll better than the 13, though.
Just try.
Yeah, but that's a couple of hours.
Just once you roll, decide.
Well, we can eat
What if,
and
so,
rest and
yeah,
stuff
well,
as
you guys are doing that. I'll have a nice
Actually, yeah,
little
because we can
nap.
rest.
Take a nap.
I can, like-
Yeah. So how about a couple? We could just like camp, just wait here a little bit. Like we can go back later.
We can
Yeah.
go.
Okay. So let me tell you one last narrative before you go. What happens is Salia, she, as you try to engage her in conversation, or if you try to, she becomes very agitated. Like she wants to go. Okay, and what occurs is after she'll finally get to a point where she basically says, "We can talk at my cabin, but I must go." And then she heads down and out the door, and she kind of descends the hill. And you watch for a moment, and you don't see her running. Instead, loping up the far side of the hill, you see a black wolf.
Yeah. So we'll just meet her at her house later.
Yep.
Maybe
Okay.
it's her boyfriend.
No, it's her.
It's her.
It's her.
Oh, I.
It's okay, Liam. We'll get there.
Okay, and in the distance, you can hear the yipping and howling of wolves.
Woohoo! I'm fast.
So she really was a wolf lady.
No, we were lying.
Really? I'll figure this out.
Alright, roll.
Go.
Okay, well.
Okay.
He's a little slow this evening.
I'll slow
Okay.
every evening.
All right. So, if you want to spend extra time searching, you may do so. That's going to take a couple hours.
Wait, what
Those
time is
people
it?
who have already searched cannot do so again.
What time of the day is it?
Late morning.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Brunch time. All right. Searching. What is that?
Notice.
Notice. D6.
Does anybody have alertness, which gives +2 to your ability?
Nope.
I do not.
And my roll did not.
Okay.
Wait, what's alertness?
Alertness is an edge.
No.
Okay.
All right. So you spend some more time. You begin sort of tearing the place apart. As you do so, there's a lot of dead animals, a lot of webs. These small corpses. Every corner that you turn into, you have to chase away like the hand-sized spiders that are within there. Ultimately, it turns up nothing extra of use. This tower has not been in use for hundreds of years. Okay, and so it lies basically in ruin. There's nothing else of value here.
All right.
I'm going to give you a hint with a 13. She got it.
Mm-hmm.
Sorry, boys.
Yes, sir?
In the meantime, how long are we searching for? Would I be able to like rest in that time?
No, you'll need 4 hours of rest. Are you still fatigued?
And wounded.
And wounded, yes. No, you'll need at least 4 hours to do so.
I think we should go into the forest, not stay here, and just like set
Why?
up camp.
I think we should just go to her house.
Why don't we just go to her house?
Yeah. Okay. We'll go to her house.
Okay.
I mean, what? It's like it's like afternoon, pretty much.
Yeah, and it's not that long of a walk back to
Probably
the
like
bar.
1 o'clock by now, because it was mid-morning, so 10.
All right. Let's go.
Alright. You make your way back to Salia's home, which should be... There we go. As you do so, you are approaching the southern edge of the forest, where, south of here, Far Hollow is. The forest is deep. It does take you until late afternoon to arrive there. And when you do so, you can see Salia, who is there. She's dressed in new clothes. Her hair is wet and bound up in sort of like a tight braid. And she is, as well as a wolf, pulling a 200-pound spider out of the house.
Oh right.
Yeah.
Oops.
Whoops.
Not that I knew about
Sorry
that.
about that.
Now, did you take anything from her
but
house?
we dragged it outside.
Did you?
Yep.
Yeah, we did.
And we
Yeah.
dissected it and took the venom and stuff.
Okay. She's dragging it out of her yard and into the forest then. Okay.
Whoopsies.
Did either
We
of you
didn't
take...
end up taking stuff. We decided to leave it.
I wasn't there.
We're safe this time.
All right. As you approach, she seems remarkably better from the time that you saw her earlier, and her face brightens, like she clearly brightens to see you. Ah, my friends, please come. Can I offer you a meal?
Yes, please.
Sure.
I love one.
Get out of there, you. And so this 100-pound wolf, she's kind of like, get out of there, you. And the wolf kind of shies away and then bolts into the forest. My forgiveness. My pets are, sometimes they forget when company counts.
Glad to see you reunited with them.
Are you injured? You look unwell. Have you tasted poison?
Yeah.
You're poisoned?
I was poisoned at one point.
Okay.
I am poisoned, yes, for 8 days.
I fixed you.
I've been poisoned for 8 days.
Didn't I fix you?
He healed you.
Never mind, I was poisoned.
I used like the last of my magic on you.
I have some salve of the forest. It will cause you to sleep, but you will awaken tomorrow
That's
refreshed.
perfect.
Wayne's like my dream exactly.
Come. Please, all of you, come in. I shall put something on the fire, although it will take me some time. My children are out hunting for our supper.
Mm.
Okay.
I want to be a wolf.
I think I'm just gonna get some sleep.
Okay.
I'm gonna ask her if she needs any help with like cleaning up or anything.
Okay. She has hospitality. Like you come in, we're gonna eat supper together. But as soon as you say that, oh yes, of course, this needs to be done and that needs to be done. And there's the broom and that needs. Like she's not shy at all about setting you to task.
Okay, I'll do it.
Okay. Percenter, you're sleeping.
Mm-hmm.
You take care.
Can I have a cup of tea?
Yeah, let's go rest too.
Jaden's little house mom just like dusting off over top of our heads.
Yeah, we're
Faster! I'm sorry!
All right. She is not very talkative. She goes about her business very efficiently, and what occurs then is the next morning you awaken. She gives you for all intents and purposes, a healing potion. What you feel is a sudden weight on the back of your mind, and you just cannot keep your eyes open. In fact, as after she takes it, she motions to you to say, "Oh, you might want to grab him." And the next thing you know, the world's kind of tumbling away, and he drops into your arms, sort of like a sack of potatoes. And okay, and you carry him away to one of the bunks where he sleeps soundlessly
Like a baby.
until the next morning.
Again. So 2 mornings?
No, just one.
That was him explaining how the night went for you.
That's how the night went for you.
Oh, okay.
The other 3 of you, however, you're woken up around dinner time to hearty venison stew made of local herbs and some fresh killed meat.
The deer.
So wait, how many hours do we sleep for?
You'll be fully recovered by the time you're
All
done.
of these?
Yeah.
Okay.
Me too.
Yep. You're all healed.
Cake's ready.
It is. I think she just forgot.
Oh.
The what?
Cake.
The take?
Cake.
The minute
Oh.
Mom was like, "I'll bring it down," and then she never did.
Okay.
You could probably go grab it.
Well, I
No,
need to go deal with something, so I'll be right back. So, I can't. Anyway, bye guys.
Bye.
All right. So Talene dies.
I'm just eating my city.
Celine left the chat for a sec.
Okay.
Oh. I don't know.
Oh, which one do you want?
Either one.
They're like the same amount.
Okay.
I'll be right back.
It's exciting.
How do you know?
Can I eat at the table?
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay.
No, you have to eat on the floor.
We also have chips if you guys want them.
Yeah, Brandon brought chips.
Oh, thank you, sir. All right. So you find yourselves at Salia's hut the next morning. You awaken. You're still have this fatigue sort of dragging at the back of your mind. You're sleepy more than tired, but all you have is memory. You have no memory of your sleep. It was like a completely dreamless sleep. And when you awaken, you're like, "Huh, I don't feel terrible. That's kind of cool."
Do I still have fatigue then?
No.
No.
Definitely not.
No, you're good. Okay. What do you do? So Salia, by this time, she's been up since dawn, and she is out in her garden.
What's in her garden?
A variety of herbs which grow wildly, but she's actually put them into her garden, like yarrow and feverfew healing herbs.
I need to ask you a question. Yeah.
Ask away, McGee.
Ask away. You don't have to ask me permission.
Could you teach me any druid things?
It's a big boy question.
I owe you a debt of gratitude for saving me from my sister. That debt does not extend to me teaching you the secrets of my order. Should you wish that, you will need to prove yourself to my order.
I see.
So can I? Yes. Will I? That's a different question.
How do I prove myself?
How do you prove yourself? Okay. She reaches forward and she reaches out her hand towards your face. Do you... She reaches out to touch you. Okay.
Yeah, go ahead.
Okay, so she reaches. Her thumb goes between your eyes, and what's your morality?
Morality? Oh, it is 0. Oh wait, honor?
Honor. Yeah.
0.
Touches
right in the middle.
face.
Wait, do we get any for helping her? Like saving her? Is that something?
It really depends on whether or not you ask for a reward. So,
I see.
right? Because rescuing somebody, heroic.
Would we have gotten something?
Asking money to be paid to you because you rescued them, mercenary.
Would we have gotten something from helping that guy on the road with the cart and the oxen? Because we didn't accept the reward. Well,
You did get honor for that.
We did?
Yeah.
How did you lose
I
honor?
never got any.
How am I -2 honor then?
You got -1 because you killed the prisoner.
Oh yeah. No, I didn't get -1. He got -1.
Oh.
I did not kill the prisoner.
That you have a code of honor.
Yep.
And you let him kill the prisoner.
That's right.
Yeah, that was oopsie.
Yes, sir.
Did I get an honor for giving him
No.
the beautiful sword?
You're at -2 because you stole the money from the...
I know, but
the
did
church.
I gain an honor?
For sharing loot with your party? No.
That's how it normally
That's
goes.
like a lot of effort.
Okay, so normally you gain honor for doing strictly heroic things. Okay? So, helping the guy on the road, if I did not give you... I'm surprised I did not give you an honor. I thought I had, but normally you would get one for that.
So do you give me half?
Sure.
Do I get one?
Everybody would get one.
Well, no, because he took money. He took an award.
Oh, that's right.
No, I
Yeah,
didn't.
you got paid.
I gave him back the ox.
Yes, but he paid you.
Yeah,
Gave him back his ox?
Oh yeah, he did. Oops.
You're not threatening to kill him for it.
Yeah, and then you threatened to kill him.
I said okay. I didn't say exactly those words.
Okay, I have one then.
Well, you attempted to threaten him. Doesn't matter what words you said.
Last.
Okay. All right.
That's unfortunate.
Ooh. I do not know the tenets of your order. Mine are considered protectors of the land. I read a good heart, but perhaps one that has not had yet a chance to truly flourish. Make it so and I will teach you.
Alright.
So you have to flourish.
Well, I just have to make this stuff go up. No more rewards for me, guys.
Yeah, I'm not taking rewards anyways.
I mean, I'm already at -2, so might as well.
It's all downhill from here.
It's all the way down.
What is your next character going to be?
What?
What's your next character going to be?
You
I'm thinking
sounds like a lot like you're
Felix.
gonna kill him here. You
I was
said that
thinking
like.
Felix.
Felix?
Felix the Goblin, who's a
he-
fixer-upper.
No.
Is he dying or something? You've mentioned
That
this like
sounds
3
basic.
times now.
I want to be Felix, the full elf.
Felix full elf. Okay.
Felix?
Like as in like heavy?
Yeah, it's a very and
Are you gonna kill him?
Maybe. I don't know.
You've mentioned
this
this.
is
Like, he
so
said
much
this, like,
fun.
You want to die.
That's a loaded question for grade 10, but no, I'm kidding. Seriously, talking.
Okay.
It's really not.
You will have gained 1 honor, by the way. I thought I gave you 1 for rescuing the guy at the wagon, but apparently I had not. So apologies for that.
I forgive you.
Ow.
Okay.
Is that a toenail?
Where do I put that?
What's that? It's just on
on
a
my
notes
sock.
page. I'm afraid there's no slot for it. Well, here it is, right there. It's not. We call it honor, not morality.
You really
It's a
okay
plus
with
two.
that lane?
Yeah, there you go.
I have chocolate on my face.
Nope. You don't like
What's that?
rubs his lips off.
You okay? Okay. All right. So after she's working out in the garden. She's sort of fusses around, and when she recognizes that you're awake, she comes back into the house. She says, "I must travel soon. I must find what Isrik was up to. This ritual that she had prepared. This is beyond her magic. She obviously received it from someone."
We should show her the letter. Show her the letter.
Oh yeah.
Sam, we got you.
I found this.
I knew it. Stirkus.
Who is Sturgis?
He's a sorcerer of the Order of Whispers.
Order of Whispers.
I've warned him about coming into the forest before.
You should kill Sturgis.
Wait,
bring
is he an order of something? No, that's the Orcon, whatever.
Oaken
Circle.
circle.
Oaken circle.
Orcan.
Or
Order of Whispers, you said?
Yes.
Where does the circle come from in that? Like an oaken circle? Where does the circle come from?
probably a circle of oak trees.
I don't know.
What do you mean, where's the circle come from?
Like, what was that name?
Well, where you learned was actually in a circle of old-growth oaks.
Okay, I see. I was like really confused. Like the oak part is like nature. Where does the circle come from?
I can already.
That's
You're
like a
actually an
circle of
Olympic
people.
athlete.
She looks at this. Can't believe this bastard's running around my forest once again.
Is there anything
You
we
go
can
find
do to
him.
help you?
Would you like any help with anything?
We'll stay with you.
Gosh, let her talk.
But
Try to help. We can help you.
now it's bedtime. No.
4 hours in. We can't help you.
No, go do this. Yeah.
All of us is bragging. We can.
Normally there are two men who lodge here with me, Howke and his brother. I must find them.
Howke?
This redoubt that he speaks of, this could be several places, but I fear it might be the vault of the Oberith.
What is that?
This forest, long ago, was part of an elven kingdom. The elves, in an effort to keep men from destroying their lands, they summoned an evil. They did not know it was evil. It spoke to them in whispers. It turned on them as it is wont to do, and through their magics they imprisoned it at a place deep in the forest. I would have you, if you could, travel there to the vault to see whether or not you can find word or sign of this Sturkus fellow. If so,
That's the bad guy.
What is Sturgis?
Isn't it Sticus?
Sturkus is
A druid, right?
no, he is a sorcerer.
I recognize the name. Have we heard him before?
No, that was Sparlai.
No, Sturkus. We literally met someone named Sturkus.
Did you?
Did we?
Mm-hmm.
Did we?
Cool. What game was that in?
Yeah.
No, Sturkus.
Saying the name does not help.
Yeah.
No, but it does sound familiar.
Sturgis, duh.
Did you
Like
mention
with
it
the
last
the
time,
bird.
That's
McGay.
McGay and
Grandoth?
no, his
No.
bird. It's
Wait,
Corvus.
Corvus.
That I know the name Sturkus. We literally talked about that before.
Oh, I might have written him down. 1 minute.
10 minutes
One
ago.
sec.
Wait,
Yeah.
was he the bard guy, the innkeeper, the captain?
Errol.
You have a picture of Sturkus?
I do, but you haven't seen him yet.
Oh dang it! What
We
the? I
have-
literally know that
You
name.
probably just heard a name.
Maybe I heard
like
you
it.
talking about it.
Maybe.
No, I know it. Is it his dad?
So here's the deal. I had
My
to change
dad
his
knows.
name today because of something that Jaden watches on television or on YouTube. So literally I came up with this name today because
That's
of
insane because I've heard it.
Tell him what the original name is.
so the original name in the in the story is Septimus.
Oh.
Jacksepticeye.
Right. And so I thought, well, yeah, I'm not going to be able to use that.
I don't want
I said that Lane and Brandon will know who that is.
Yeah.
Is this full?
Actually, I probably wouldn't have put the pieces together.
Jacksepticeye? Septicus?
Wow.
Yeah.
Oh, he's
His actual name is Sean McLaughlin.
Decepticon. Is those like the...
Transformer.
Yeah.
Anywho,
I need some water.
Chest pops.
one way or another, though, I knew that I would not be able to use that name because of this fellow. So I literally came up with his name today.
So we
That's
have...
so weird. It's like I
Sure.
told the future.
Maybe you've met someone named Septicus.
Sturkis.
That's what I meant.
Sturkis.
I'm always going to say Septicus now.
I don't. If you ever find someone with the name Septicus,
Let's
Pay,
look it
you
up
should pay
again.
me. I will like go
Pay
there and
who?
pay someone to say that their name's Sturkis. Septicus.
you just told me your plan though.
No.
You should have just ended with the. You should tell. You should pay me to find someone. You should have said the part. I'll pay someone to say their name is that.
Wait, so you're literally getting no
Yeah,
money?
we did that. Yeah, that is definitely, you did definitely give that away.
But you'd be getting no money because you're asking to get paid, but you're going to pay the person to tell you that.
Yeah, we'll just pay the person less what you're getting.
Yeah. Call the bargaining.
I'll
All
pay
right.
$5.
I'll give you $3.50.
Okay.
So,
We go to the vault of Aubreth.
all right.
Words.
She says, from here you must travel north through the forest.
Why
It
isn't
is
she
some distance. I must find Howke.
You're going to leave your house?
I thought Howke
again?
died. I didn't say that out loud though. Didn't...
Okay.
Oh, yeah. No, we should tell her about the drag marks that we saw.
Oh, yeah.
Then they were going to the east, right?
They were.
Yeah, tell her that.
Yeah, there was a big bloodstain on the floor
No.
near the back door of the house. But we thought it was from the venison dripping down, but there were also drag marks leading east out of your house.
I will run with my pack and see whether or not I can track them down.
Good
That's
luck.
all the information we have.
Good luck.
Buenos dias.
To the north, do you guys know what miles are, or should I say in
I know what
kilometers?
miles are.
Okay.
I
So
run miles
kilometers?
with him.
It's like 1,000 meters.
Yes, but you know how far a kilometer is?
It's 1,000 meters.
Okay. In your
Isn't a
mind,
mile
if I
like
said
1.6?
yes, kilometers,
Yeah, so it's fine.
it's fine. Okay.
Yeah.
Let's go miles.
Miles, I know. It doesn't matter, just so you know that it's far. Okay?
We could do by steps.
It is perhaps 10 miles through the forest from here.
So is that like 18?
It's 15 kilometers.
That's like 16.
16 or 17.
Like 16.
The
Anyway,
way is not straight, and it will take you some time to get there.
we're like bickering. I think that's like 15.5 kilometers. And she's like,
She gives you directions. When you take the path northwards, when you get to this cross, whatever. Who wants to remember those instructions?
I do. Oh, yeah, no, she. Sure.
Okay.
I just wanted to way.
So whoever it is that does that gets +1 on the Pathfinder roll. Okay?
Shouldn't
Can I do that?
Yeah, maybe I should
Yeah,
do that.
same
Okay,
thing.
sounds good.
I like Brandon.
Brian's like the only one that doesn't put his hand up.
Yeah, but it's him that really
Well, I was
remembers
gonna, and then they all just threw their hands around.
it. All right.
Would anyone like some water?
Yes, please.
Can I
Now-
have some dizzy water, please?
Yes, please.
Water?
No, I brought mine. I'm ready.
For a failure. Okay.
So for each of you, she gives you food out of her larder to bring your food up by 1 die type.
Oh, that's
fine.
Why
That
is she
makes-
so nice?
She's like my new bestie.
Is she? Wait.
Excuse
I
me,
thought I was
Lane. You have like 3 people you've been doing adventures with, and we're not.
Actually, no. I don't even
Food.
like you, so. No, Talene is one of my besties.
Yeah, we're close knit. So D12. Just go.
So yeah, it goes to D12.
Hi, Charlie.
Hey, Charlie Joe.
Charlie. Could you lay with us, please?
Okay. Where are you?
Stares at the wall.
Yes. We need an appearance of the doggo. Charlotte.
Okay, so we've been joined by our mascot, who is Charlotte. This is Charlotte right here.
Oh, baby.
She just comes for a little bit of attention in
And
the
she
middle of
lays under
games,
the table.
and she lays under the table normally. And if she's been eating bad things, she lays under the table and farts.
Yeah. So,
If everybody suddenly goes, "Oh my God, what is that?" That's Charlotte.
Hi.
All right.
Thank you. Hey, Brandon.
Hi. Your
Okay.
voice is up. That's a.
Okay.
Did everyone get water?
Use the coasters, please.
Cheers.
All right.
Don't we leave this open for Charlotte?
No, she won't leave once she's in here. Yeah. She'll sit outside
been
more.
waiting, yeah.
So it is. So it is the next day. It's now 6 days till midsummer. She's predicting that with your directions, if you do a hard march today, you should be able to make it to the vault. Now, her.
No water on the bottom.
Okay. She says that she'll attempt to join you there if she can, but she must find her followers. You're not exactly sure why, but she seems almost desperate to do so. She gives you directions, and when you set out this morning, the weather is fair and fine, although beneath the canopy of the forest it's actually quite dark. Anything that you wish to do before you depart?
No.
Okay, so there is no guiding necessary. Who's going to pathfind?
I will.
But I
Okay.
remember I had
Oh, yeah,
plus
he's
one.
Pathfinder.
Okay, so you pathfind. Who's standing watch?
I will.
Okay, so, okay. You both can stand watch.
No,
that's
it's
fine. Okay. What happens is if more than one person stands watch, you both get a chance to make a notice check against. Oh, Sharon. Okay. And for those people who aren't doing one of those things, if you have a good survival, you can actually attempt to forage on your way.
Do we have to roll for standing watch?
I have a D6.
No. If there's an encounter, you do.
I have a D6.
Okay. So, do you...
Yeah.
Okay. So this is basically you looking for edible plants as you're going. Okay.
Okay.
All right. Can you make your Pathfinder roll, please?
Me? Yeah, what's
Mhm.
that? Oh,
Me?
am I rolling survival?
Yes.
Oh. We got a 4.
4 total? Plus 1?
5.
5. All right. You make your way north. The paths, these are basically game trails. And what she describes as the broad path, you can only fairly loosely be defined as a path at all. You find yourselves moving through glades, alongside streams and ponds, through basically the beauty of what is the Witchwood. Although the forest actually bears sort of a not a great name, the forest itself is actually quite beautiful. Okay. Every so often you think you hear something off in the distance. You guys pause and wait to see whether or not there's anything happens. However, what does happen is this. I'm going to move you farther north.
How far do Salia's wolves go?
You didn't ask her.
Do we see any wolves or hear them?
You do hear them, but not after you're more than a couple of miles from her home.
Okay.
Okay. So you head farther north, and sure enough, as you come to a break in the forest, there's a hill rise, and on the hill rise you can see what appears to be an old village of some sort, a ruin, deep in the trees. However, that's not really what interests you, because as you don't need to make a standing watch roll for this, as you're about to make a crossing from one clearing into the next, something really big beats overhead.
Isn't overhead?
The dragon?
It's like you
Giant.
hear, whoa, whoa, and there's a sudden brush through the wood. The trees actually kind of shiver, and something perhaps 10 meters long
It's a dragon, boys.
with huge scalloped reptilian wings
Dragon, boys.
and a barbed tail flies overhead.
How many times do you have to say that?
It's no one's acknowledging.
I acknowledge
It's a
you.
dragon. It's a dragon.
As you sort of get to this clearing, and you see this thing off in the distance. You can hear it. You actually see it fly out from overhead, because you're just come to the sort of break in the forest where the path goes down, and up in the distance you can see this village. You're maybe an hour's hike from the village. However, then this thing kind of flies overhead and circles. As it does so, it gives out this bellowing, like it's a sort of a roar / cry. It echoes through the forest. You can hear panicked animals in the forest running.
Can I make like a lore check to see if I know anything about it?
Sure, but before you do that, you can all make spirit checks.
Epic! I raised that.
Spirit.
If you have brave,
I do.
you may add.
Oh,
I have strong will. It says +2 resist spirit smarts test. Would that work?
No, this is specific. That's versus somebody who's trying to intimidate you, or this is straight fear.
So do we just roll our
What
spirit
is-
plus the random d6?
Yep,
What is
7.
brave?
it's an edge.
It's an edge.
Oh.
I got 7.
7, nice.
4.
11.
Oh, we're adding it?
His dice open ended,
Yeah.
so he got a 6, and he
Oh.
rolled another dice.
11.
I have +2 because I have brave.
So that's 7.
11.
What'd you get? Annie?
7.
Wow, big
4. All right.
Leon was like,
All right. You all see it fly overhead. For you, the majesty of this ton of reptilian creature flying overhead is more awe-inspiring than anything else. However, it turns the blood in your veins to water for a moment as you suddenly are taken with fear. This thing you are moving northwards, and as you do so, it would appear that you're moving into this thing's hunting grounds.
Yay.
that's the tea, guys.
So I'm gonna take it we didn't ask Salia if she knew what Sturkis looked like. Can we say we did?
You did, didn't you?
I'm pretty sure.
I asked
don't
for a
think I
picture.
did. Yeah.
Here, let me just give it on your phone.
I feel like
Just look him up.
And just airdrop it to me.
Wait, what is Sturkis again? The leader of Kel cult?
He's not a leader.
You're not exactly sure what he is. What you do know is that he wrote a letter to Salia's sister, telling her to meet him at the redoubt if she wants to share in the ritual.
Yeah, I know, but you said that, like, when we asked who Sturkis was, you said he was, like, a leader of an order or something.
Oh, Order of Whispers.
He's a member of the Order of the Whispers.
He's not, but he doesn't lead it, though?
Sally wouldn't know.
Okay.
Knowing the witch
It's
court
not Sally, it's
and
Salient, but yes.
you said it was Salia.
I know, it's Salient.
It's a lot of things.
Okay. Knowing
Salad.
people in this forest, like we've
Salad.
had 2 people shapeshift, so I wouldn't be surprised if this guy can shapeshift into a dragon.
That's probably his spirit animal.
That would be bad.
Look into the stars and you'll
Let's
see
go
a
back.
spirit
I've
animal.
got a big
A
question.
platypus.
If Salia is a druid and she turns into a wolf, does that mean I could eventually do something like that? Yeah?
Oh my god. You should turn into an aardvark.
Or a bear.
Why is Lane here?
You're on the aardvark thing.
I know, I was so proud
Nah,
of
I just turned into an ant's link and step on me.
Actually, I think the best thing to turn into is a bird.
That's
Yeah.
Oh,
Like an
super
eagle or a
handy.
hawk.
So here's the challenge with shapeshifting, is you have to make a desire roll to become not an animal anymore.
Oh, so I could be stuck as a bird? It's like,
For a couple.
well, like, would it be like every like turn I'd be stuck as a bird, or like what happens
After
if I
the
don't
first
get out?
fail roll, you make another one after an hour. After that one, you make another one after a day.
Oh.
Is it hard?
It's like
It gets harder.
It's like the screen I passed over my friend.
The more feral the creature, like for example a wolf or a big lion or something like that, those are harder to transform into and they're harder to transform out of.
So a dragon would be like...
Oh yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, well, so first off, a dragon's not a natural creature. It's a
Yeah.
magical creature. So you cannot skin change into... It's called skin changing, by the way. You cannot skin change into a non-natural creature.
But you could turn into like a mouse or something so you could like creep into things.
It's a very handy
I
ability.
feel like I
That
turned
is
into a flea.
epic.
A flea.
You would just
A
die.
little flea.
You should turn into
I think
bacteria.
Or a bear.
Yeah, I mean, that's probably even bigger.
Like
Or a
Bjorn.
wolf.
Yeah, Bjorn. Yeah, that's
Or
Turn into a fish on land.
Fangs. Where's Fangs?
You could turn into
What's
her
that?
dead cat.
Fangs dead.
No, Fangs is following you. She always follows you.
You could turn into Fang's lover.
Remember we saved.
Are you kidding me? That's my cat!
And then there were babies.
And then there were
That's
multiple
incest.
babies.
We saved the cat. Remember?
Yes.
You say
How would that be incest
Exactly.
unless they're related?
All right. So, ruins in the distance, valley between you
Dragon.
and... I didn't say dragon.
Reptilian, ginormous creature.
Did you want to...
With
did
a
you want
barbed
to-
tail.
Yes.
Go for it. Yeah.
Okay, so
Common knowledge. Lore.
lower. Oh,
Can we all roll lore then?
No, you cannot dogpile. Whoa, before you drop the steps. What the deal is you guys choose amongst you who you think would have the best ability to identify
Not
this.
me.
Wait, what is everyone's thing?
D4.
Everyone's what?
No. Look at your backgrounds. Okay?
Oh.
So you are a warrior.
Yeah.
What's your background? What did your parents do? Like, did you spend a lot of time in the forest?
Yeah,
did,
no.
Did you ever listen to Bard's tales about,
No.
about... Okay.
I like to beat the snot out of
Okay, that's fair enough. So not you.
I
stole things.
was just like a thief who lived. I was quite like, I was like
Probably
that kid that wears the hood at school. I'm like, no one really knows.
So the thing about it is she has performed, so she might know bardic stories.
Yes.
I
Oh yeah.
did listen to
Remember,
Bart.
she was the lady. The people always told her a bunch of stories back in her village.
So
yeah, but he's also a druid.
yeah, so it's going to be between the two of you. So what I'll say is, no. So you two are the most likely to know. What'll happen is you'll roll your lore first. If you get a success, you'll add +1 to hers. This is not a straight success that you need to make this roll. This is actually a difficult one.
Ooh.
Oh, nice.
6.
So you can roll your lore. You'll add +1.
+1.
Oh. That's 8.
8's the target number.
That's it.
Teamwork.
All right. Are you not ready
No,
to play today?
I'm good.
Okay. So this creature is not a true dragon. It is a creature known as a drake.
Oh, okay.
Draco now.
So drakes are like stupid dragons. Dragons and they're small by comparison.
They're pit bulls of the dragon breeds.
Pickles are
No.
so cute.
They're more like mean chihuahuas of the dragon breed.
Oh,
That's an oof.
annoying.
Yeah.
And
So
those
they
are
well,
yappy
yeah,
things.
they're a ton of reptile. Some of them have some sort of what?
How big are dragons then?
20 tons.
Oh,
Is that a lot?
Yeah,
that's 40,000 pounds.
Is that a lot?
that's a lot.
That's a,
Lane.
how much do
I'm
you weigh, Lane?
115.
Like, just think
Really?
of that compared to
A Blackhawk
I'm
helicopter
145.
weighs
I'm
3
proud of that.
But it's
tons.
just
How much?
A Blackhawk helicopter weighs 3 tons.
That's how like a
So if
decked
you were to
out
take like
plane.
12
It's
of those
huge.
helicopters,
Yeah,
It's
I
huge.
guess 13.
6 actually, but whatever.
It's 3 tons?
It's 20 tons.
This thing's. Oh, I think you said it was 40 tons.
Doesn't matter. This thing is a ton of reptile
Really big.
flying around in the sky. They have the ability to breathe, but their weapons tend to be things like venom or acid rather than fire.
Nice.
Okay, they are less magical than dragons themselves, and they are animalistic in nature, meaning that they can't do things like talk.
But you could shapeshift into them.
They're still magical in nature.
So it's not a person.
Mm-mm.
But what's like considered magical and what's considered normal?
A bear is normal.
Well, like,
So what's in this world right now, like actual world, is
Our.
our world, like human world, is like normal, and then anything that like unicorns and
yeah,
dragons.
but if like
Unicorns
dragons
are
are like
real?
common, would they still be like magical?
So by nature, the key here is how are they born? What are they born of? Okay, drakes and dragons, they are born of magic. Right? They were magically created by the gods.
So are humans magic?
Nope. They weren't created by the gods.
The god, not the gods.
Unless you're a dwarf. They were hammered out of clay by Howke.
And aren't the elves
I thought
like
it was-
stones?
Elves fell
They're-
from the sky.
And with their diamonds.
Yeah.
I thought the dwarven god was Hugh.
Hoog, yeah.
What'd you say?
Hoog.
Boog.
Well, yeah, there's also like rust and like worm.
Yeah, he said Hoog.
I thought you said something else.
Anywho, so
Any Hoog.
Valley, Ruin, Drake.
So from the knowledge that we just received, do we know that drakes hunt in packs or are they solo?
They are territorial, so they are solos.
Good. That's what we like to hear.
So should we like be sneaky?
No,
you want to go out and say,
But there's the trees to protect them.
that's what I'm saying. We're not going to go,
Well, maybe we should go like we're in the middle of a clearing.
I think we should just walk on.
I think we should walk on through, and if this thing looks
Lane.
at us,
it's a
It's just like best
dragon.
friends.
yes,
Well,
Talia and I.
I think we should go around the
Tally.
outside of the
What's
clearing.
it?
Me too.
Okay, so you stick to the trees?
Yes.
Yeah.
So it
Okay.
sounds like you're about to make a stealth roll.
Ooh, I got sneaky.
So here's the way stealth works.
Bless you.
Bless you.
Everybody rolls their stealth. And what you need one success per member of the party for everybody to be stealthy. Say, for example, Talene rolls 2 and Sandarmi rolls 0.
Nothing fortunate.
What would happen would be she'd be able to give one of hers to him. Make sense?
Yeah.
So you are making party stealth rolls. So go ahead, everybody make stealth.
Where is
Stealth.
Success.
Yeah, I was just looking for.
Oh, dude!
Hi.
Did I roll the wrong die?
Oh, dude!
Wait. What is this?
Can I use
Wait.
my sneaky to reroll?
Yeah.
Actually, that's
I just calculate one of the sixes, right?
Yeah, you just take the... So 6 plus 3 would be 9.
I don't know.
Snake Eyes is bad.
Bronze.
Isn't it like something bad happens?
It is...
Don't you pick
Let
up
me
a-
get you in a second here. Holy crap.
15.
15. Okay. 15. 9.
5.
Okay, so that's... 15 is 3, 8, 12. Or 4, 8, 12. So that's 3 successes. Yours is worth 2. Yours is worth 1. So that's 6 successes for the party. But we have a botch on the table. Now, there's a couple of things you can do with that botch. I noticed that you have a blue Benny there. Okay? That blue Benny can be used to add 1d6 to any roll, including a botch. You cannot use the white one to re-roll it, but you could use that 1d6 to add.
So wait, even if they gave me like a success, I'd still be a...
There's still a botch, and I'm going to draw a card for what that means.
Yeah.
I would.
Okay?
yeah.
Now, since it's a blue one, so you'll still roll a d6?
He doesn't get one.
You don't get one.
I don't get one. Correct.
2, wow.
So 3. So no successes from you.
But not a botch.
But not a botch.
So I can give him one.
Yay.
Yes. Okay.
Okay.
We're good. It's okay.
I'm just going to make the Drake's observation.
Because it really
So,
is.
so we
Let's
have
hope this-
6 in total? Okay.
Okay. All right.
Epic.
Let's just hope it's as dumb as they say that.
Okay, so you hear this thing sort of shrieking above you as it circles. You know, like, part of your brain, the survival part of your brain, knows that it's shrieking in order to panic the animals, to flush them out of cover. Okay? And then, so you hear like the shrieking as it sort of circles above. Every so often you can see like a shape, like there'd be like a beam of sunlight coming through, and then a dark shape will kind of cut off the sunlight for a moment and fly overhead. Then, off in the distance, you can hear this call again, and then suddenly this almost siren-like sound as it suddenly dives towards its prey. And you can hear the panicked death of a deer off in the forest. Okay?
Poor Tommy.
Yeah. And it...
Poor Bambi.
Rudolph.
Mom! Okay? As it carries... And then in the distance, you can see it winging off this limp white-tailed deer held easily in one claw, talon, as it sort of flaps away into the distance.
Keepers.
Okay?
This thing sounds
That's
kind of
epic.
Great credit.
So, and then that's all we hear.
That's that card.
Oh. So we didn't... Okay, but that's good that it got pulled then.
Yeah.
That was-
Rather than out in the open, that'd be bad.
Very bad.
Yeah, and if we didn't cover up his bot.
All right. So you continue on your way. You
Or
find
not.
yourselves now at this ruined village. At first, you think that it's been distorted by the forest or whatever, but you realize as you get closer that these buildings are actually built in and around the actual forest itself. They are not made; they were not crafted by human hand. Something else made them. Sandarme, you believe that these might have been crafted by your elvish ancestors.
Ooh, cool.
Okay. The forest is slowly rising here, and when you get a break in the distance, you can actually see sort of strong foothills lying to the north. But eventually, you do come to this village. Okay.
Is it broken or is it?
It is a ruin. Oh. It is a ruin. What?
It's vacant, right?
Yes. So, trees surrounded. There seems to be a central plaza, which was once tiled but now overgrown as the trees have kind of, where the weeds have kind of popped up through and the branches kind of, where the roots crawl out in all directions. There was maybe a dozen buildings here or so, including what was once a fairly magnificent tower, although it looks like something catastrophic happened to the tower. And scattered throughout the square, there are stones, which are maybe 2 feet by 2 feet by 6 feet, which have been thrown from the tower.
Yeah.
Okay, and they leave huge gashes where they've sort of bounced and then bounced again, and there's this big divot in the actual square itself, as if some sort of catastrophic, explosion blew the tower apart.
Yeah.
Okay, trees kind of circled in and through, and at the center of the square, tied up beneath the trees, you see a half dozen horses.
And they're alive.
Yeah.
Is that tower like the redoubt? Perhaps?
You don't know. You're not familiar with the Witchwood.
Okay,
she did send you here, so perhaps.
Okay, so there's definitely people here. Or live things here.
Yeah. Everybody can make a quick notice check, please.
Yes. 4.
4.
2.
Okay, so Talene, in the distance as well, you actually, first off, you catch the smell of it first before you see it. You smell smoke. At first you think wood smoke, but you think actually more charcoal smoke than wood smoke.
What's the difference?
Charcoal smoke is like a denser, darker smoke. It still smells like wood. Yeah, wood smoke has kind of like a sappy smell to it. This doesn't have that. It's just more of a...
It's like the dense, smoky, like coffee smoke.
Yeah.
Mm.
So it's like old fire?
No, the fire is new now. Someone's burning charcoal.
Is that like, what is charcoal?
Oh, like coal, right?
Coal,
like
yeah.
black coal.
You've been naughty. Coal.
So what
Santa
charcoal
gives you
is,
coal.
what they do is they take wood and they burn it in an airless environment. Okay, so it doesn't have enough air to completely consume the wood, but it turns the wood into charcoal. That charcoal burns much hotter and much more consistently than wood does.
Do they create like, what are those, like coals, I guess? Just like the really hot red stuff that you see in the fire?
Exactly.
Okay.
So you see, just in front of this ruined tower, you see a thin column of gray smoke rising.
Shall we investigate?
Stealthily investigate?
Obviously. Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. The horses shy a little bit as they kind of spot you moving through the square. We'll wait for Leanna to come back. So, come here often?
Yep. Every day.
Yes, all the time.
Just steal the horses, just ride away.
I feel like we should.
Wah, wah, wah. Free horses.
Free real estate. Oh, that's what I like to see. Oh, thank you. You're so kind.
All right.
Thank you for providing chips, Brandon.
You're welcome.
Thank you, Brandon. You're so kind.
So directly in front of this ruined tower, you see a column of smoke. You move up apparently stealthily, and as you do so, creeping through the brush, the horses shy a little bit as you sort of pass close to them. But then you realize you keep trying to find like the fire, the light of the fire. In the late afternoon, you can't really see the flame. And you realize as you get there that as you arrive at where the smoke is coming from, it's actually emanating from a relatively large hole in the ground.
Someone burning bodies.
You don't smell the burning meat smell.
It's like the orc things.
So somebody just shot like a fireball at the ground.
No, so as you approach a little bit closer, you can see that there is a hole in the earth that leads into some sort of cavern below. And smoke rises out of there. Tied stoutly here, there are several heavy ropes which lead down into the ground.
We already know we're going down.
We should just cover up the hole. No, how big is the hole?
It's about 10 meters across.
We should just cut the ropes.
It's a.
That's not a bad idea.
How does it just go straight down?
Yes.
And can we see the bottom?
So the sunlight pours in from above you. As it does so, by the way, you can see the distant circling of this reptile creature. Yes, it leads down into a cave of beaten stone. You would guess that you have to descend about 10 meters or so to the floor.
Well, you already know where this is going. We may as well make it exciting and get it over with and just go.
Or we could just cut
The ropes and leave.
But what's exciting about that?
Yeah, we gotta go explore.
We get to kill them. I mean,
We can go
Kill
down and
who?
kill them.
We don't know if they're good or
Maybe there's
bad.
baby dragons.
Maybe there's Mama Dragon.
I'd have to go down.
You're under no obligation to do anything.
I'm going down.
I'm going down.
Going down.
Okay, so you're gonna wait up here.
I'll
Now,
cut
by
the rope.
coincidence, I have a map.
Jake cuts the rope. Oh wait, I can't go down.
Yes, I will.
Jenny cuts the rope while we're on it. Hasta la vista.
Baby.
Baby.
Go
Shake
shit.
it.
These are good chips.
I know.
Where did you get them?
They were at, where did we go? I think it was Save On Foods? I don't know. The one at Country Club. My mom wanted
Oh, yes,
chips. So,
Epic.
Oh, and now would you look at
yeah, my mom bought cream, salami, and chips. It was an exciting trip.
cream, salami, and chips?
I love salami.
I know, me too. Do you ever
Dry.
get peppered salami?
Good, gotcha. That was 3 different things. I'm making
Or
cream
Parmesan.
salami chips.
Parmesan salami, like with the Parmesan around the outside?
Like the white?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You have.
It's not Parmesan. It's not
Sajo.
sod. It's like it's really good. It's like the best thing in
It's
the
like
world.
cheese around salami,
It's
so.
so good.
I could sort of.
I crave that every day. Not you know why.
Yeah. Do you ever like have a bite of your salami though, and you get like a piece of like cartilage or something, and like
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
that turns
Really?
you off? It's like not really feeling salami, but you're still shoving it in your mouth.
Turns you off, but you're still shoving it in your mouth. What? Thanks, Lane.
So
That took a turn for the dark.
very dark.
The words came out of his mouth first.
Said here and over here.
I don't know.
When we go viral. Hi guys.
I will be my own TikTok sound. That's my goal. If you're watching, you should make a TikTok sound of me.
You should make it of yourself.
Because why?
Some viral people have TikTok sound. That'd be so cool.
Just Charlie?
No. But Charlie's
says renegade.
basic.
Charlie's renegade. Wait, I saw a thing where it was like, throw a grenade! I think he said renegade.
What?
Renegade is a TikTok.
Have you seen the one where she like
dance
catches the grenade, she's like, throw it back, and she's like, she's like, no, the grenade. She's like, oh,
Why would you throw back a grenade? I just throw it away.
Why do you throw it back?
Because
Well, if a German. Okay, well,
Oh, to the enemy.
yeah.
I mean, it's not like your friend's gonna pass you a grenade.
You go throw it back.
We don't have a ball, so
Let's just play with
Hot potato.
anyway. So.
Go off unless you
Alright.
pull the pin. Which you do without telling your friend.
I'm playing basketball.
you descend down the ropes. As you do so,
Epic music.
in the distance, you can actually see creatures circling. There seems to be some sort of light over here, and there seems to be light here from some sort of lamp or something. And here, sort of hunched down, and you think they might be playing dice or something along that line. You see...
You're playing D&D.
This
Into the
game right now, they're
Ravenlands.
planning their attack.
They seem to be, throwing dice, some sort of gambling. Okay?
Oh, I probably got
They are not goblins, they are orcs. And there are 3 of them. They are large, muscular, dressed in leather, like jacks, which are kind of like, they cover the torso but not the arms or legs.
Oh yeah.
They look big.
Do they? Are orcs the ones with the tusks?
Yes.
I like them big.
Oh no! Look, it's more.
They seem to be engaged in what they're doing, and they are distracted from you. So as you approach, they probably should be keeping watch, but they're obviously more engaged in whatever they're doing.
I say we sneak up.
I'd be a little sneaky.
Hey, can we just look around this corner to see what's like back there?
Okay, sounds like you're making a stealth roll. Go for it, Percinder.
Can I do it too?
I want to do it.
So Percinder declared, so he gets to do it.
Dude, I'm monkey stealthy.
We got a 3.
And a
3,
2.
Okay, so Percinder, you move up. As you do so, there is what appears to be
There's no 2.
a large stone platform
Like
here.
like the
It's thick.
Directly out front, there is a statue of some sort of, it's tough to make out, some sort of humanoid. The light from this brazier right here sort of emanates through the room. Okay.
like a mini fire.
Yeah, and so brazier is like a bronze cauldron with the fire put into it. Okay, which is where the charcoal smell is coming from. There is another.
Big boy.
It's Shrek. Get out of my swamp.
It's Baymax.
That's who.
I guess like
Baymax, the big marshmallow guy.
Yeah, there's what appears to be a man back here, a soldier of some sort. He's got like a scale shirt on, a helm. He's got an axe sort of over his back.
But he's not.
And then moving slowly into the room, sort of waddling into the room, is what is known as an ogre.
Ogre.
This is gonna be an epic battle.
that one's Shrek.
That's what I was talking about.
If dwarves and humans have babies, they produce ogres. And that is what this is. He stands around 9 feet tall.
Whoa.
Who doesn't have a baby with an orc?
Sometimes it's not by
A choice.
Oh my gosh, they're really...
Wait,
They're
if a
right.
human and a dwarf or orc, did you say?
dwarf.
Yeah.
Oh, a dwarf.
A dwarf?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh.
Are dwarves like your standard thing, like short?
Yeah, they produce
stubby?
monsters though if they interbreed.
Are they like your standard, like...
So he steps forward. Is that important right now, Lane?
No.
Okay. So he steps forward. He kind of waddles into the room. He has sort of over his shoulder a large piece of wood with what appears to be some sort of bone spikes out of it. And he says, "Oi, the boss says he needs another one."
Let's just watch for a bit and see what happens.
Yeah, I was going to listen.
This man here, he turns as if surprised by this creature, and you can hear him jingling something, and he grabs. You can hear a lock being opened on this cage right here.
Oh, stuffing.
Oh, you with the blonde hair, get out here!
Oh my gosh.
And he grabs a child about 12 or so, pulls him immediately from the thing. The ogre reaches down. Alright, that'll do. How long do you want to watch for?
That's good.
I bet you, what's her name's friends are in the cage.
Yeah.
It's a bit like now, but actually like.
Right. Meanwhile, you made a stealth check. Let me just make a quick notice check for the orcs who are happily gaming. All right. So we're doing an audit of the books, and he noticed a small discrepancy. Roll your forensic accounting. Oh, 4. That's better than your 3, but the darkness gives you a +1 bonus. They glance in your direction. One of them kind of turns. He kind of, like, as if he's glancing, but there's sunlight streaming from behind you. So you think maybe he's a little bit night blind with that light behind you. You don't think you have much longer here before you're noticed. Okay.
What do you want to do?
I say once that guy goes away, we attack.
Yeah, no kidding.
I say we go back with the ropes.
Why?
Because then they'll be stuck down there, and then we could come back with more people.
Does anybody have heroic?
Is that a edge?
It's a hindrance.
What are we looking for?
All right, -1 honor if you, because obviously these children who are in this cage, they're helpless.
So I have a code of honor.
Yeah.
So we can't leave.
Oh, sure you can.
But they've already killed one in front of
I also have a vow to help others, so.
Well, I'm big mouth, impulsive, and greedy, so I can leave.
But we're not going to. We're going to attack.
I have an impulse to leave.
All right, you're going to attack. Let's draw
Wait,
cards.
maybe-
With a shout, you attack.
Okay, I was
Why
gonna
would
say maybe we should.
I'm not that impulsive.
I was gonna say maybe
What?
we should like sneak up on them and like you know.
Yeah.
Why was that shout?
I don't know. You said you attack. I just assume it's with a shout.
No,
Don't
no,
assume.
no. Don't
Yeah,
assume
you
it.
Let
assuming
us
we can
tell
answer
you.
to you and me.
Okay.
Yes, and we.
Actions in 5.
I'm gonna sneak
Oh,
up and
wanna
attack
sneak.
him.
Sneak. Sneak.
Okay. Where are you sneaking to?
I'm gonna try to sneak up behind, like, beside the statue. How big is the statue, actually?
The statue stands about 6 feet. It's quite. It's of a winged creature of some sort.
Okay, I'm gonna sneak up to the statue.
How's
Okay.
the top?
This is a pillar, yes.
Yeah, it's like a flat surface of stone. It's almost like a stage.
How high
How
is
high, yeah.
It's about 4 feet.
4 feet?
We
How
can
high
crouch.
am I?
What's that?
How tall am I?
Between 5 or 6 feet.
Okay, so I can
You can
crouch
crouch.
behind it.
I'm going to do that too.
Yeah, I'm gonna go probably behind the statue, but also duck behind the.
Persimmon?
I also go behind that big rock thing.
Okay.
We're all going there.
So you're all going in the same place.
Yes.
All right. So I'm just gonna move this.
Alright, can
guy.
I draw my sword and shield, but, like, quietly, so it doesn't go like shing?
Yeah, can we ready our weapons as well,
Absolutely, you can.
but quietly?
Yeah.
What does my scimitar do again?
It kills people.
Yeah, it's a sword.
Scimitar. What does parry do? That means it
You can
You're
block.
hard to hit.
deflect.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's like blocking someone. Like you know, they swing at you and you block it with your sword. That's a parry.
Okay.
He's been playing Odyssey.
Well, it's in like every fighting game. Although I have played 24 hours of that.
And since I'm two-faced, I can hold on to 2 swords. Yes.
Yes, 2 small weapons because your strength is not huge.
Small.
Okay, let's make some stealth rolls, please.
Woohoo! 11.
11. Okay, sounds good.
Stealth. Okay, don't fail me now. Oh, it failed me now.
4.
4.
All right. So you guys have bennies if you want to use them.
Sure.
You don't get to know what I'm going to roll before you stop rolling.
What do my bennies do?
So the white ones allow you to re-roll. The red ones allow you to add 1d6 or re-roll. Up to you.
I'm gonna reroll.
Okay.
D6.
Okay,
You get
so
to
when-
take one.
Want to hold that for me?
I'm just going to steal a D6.
Hold it up high.
I'm just stealing one of your D6s to roll.
Okay.
I'm gonna reroll altogether.
So 8 altogether. Yep. And
Do
you're
I get
gonna
to
roll? Yep.
both my die?
What's that?
Both of them?
Yes. And remember, you have Elan, which gives +2 to this roll.
No idea. Look at that.
Ooh,
So
7.
7. So 8, 5, 7,
11.
a lot.
Enough.
Okay.
2.
2.
noise.
All right. So these boys are definitely interested in what they're doing. The guy at the back, though, he's a little bit more interested or a little bit more alert. So he gets his own roll.
Ooh.
8.
That
Okay.
matches mine.
Okay. So 11,
7.
5,
8.
Bruh.
Okay, so you two are seen. All right. So You make it up to there without being seen. Okay, you're crouched behind, and Precinder, you are just about to move closer to the rock when you kick a stone, which topples across the way. Now, it sounds remarkably like a dice being thrown, so the orc warriors don't notice you. But this guy, he suddenly turns in the direction of that stone, and he sort of peers into the darkness. There's a moment, your eyes lock with his, and you're like, can he see me in the darkness? He smiles, sort of a evil smile, and reaches back for his axe.
Oh no.
Alright, friend, you lost.
Alright, I got an idea here.
Alright, so what we're going to do here is we're going to draw cards. You two are hidden. Okay? You two are not.
If they attack them, I'm attacking.
No, don't. You
I feel like
just
that.
hide and then shoot them.
Yeah, just hide for a sec.
Okay. Now, are you quick?
I am quick.
You can't take a 3. You can't take a 2. You can't take a jack.
Ooh, it's for me.
Okay. So, orc warriors who are surprised. And
What's this?
what's his pickle? Who's not? Who's first?
Lane is.
Lane, what do you do? Yeah, so he sees you, and it's like, boy, friend, you lost.
No. So he does see me, so I can like
Yes, he does.
have a big mouth,
What's that?
so I can say something and be like, "Actually, I don't. Yes, I am."
You can do whatever you want. It's your action.
I just act like a special little boy and then you just be like,
I'd be like, "Do you know where the map is?"
All right, so that'll
That's
be a
not what I-
performance check.
That's not what I do.
Okay.
though.
Next time you say something, it's yours. It's what you do.
Okay.
What do you do? You're first.
I'll go and attack.
Okay, you're going to move to attack. Now, what is your pace? 6, I believe, right?
6, correct.
So, so Talene, I'm going to put you guys more towards the front because you were seen. All right, so Sandarme, you are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 hexes from him, but there's some rough hexes between you and him.
Okay.
Okay, so if you want to charge to the attack, what you're going to need to do is make an agility check to get over those stones.
Okie doke. I get a wild die for this, correct?
Yes.
Ooh. Looks like I fall on my face.
Would you roll?
2.
2.
2. Okay, so it's not a botch. What it does mean, though, is that when you try to leap over these rocks, you kind of catch your foot and you stop about halfway. Your action... Now, you can continue to move, but you will lose your attack action.
just wait. Like that's a thicky boy.
Yeah, I'll wait. Here.
Okay.
I meant to do that.
Okay, so you're going to hold an action?
Yeah, I'll hold an action.
Okay, so what you do is you turn your card. Okay? No, not over, but turn it to the side like this. Okay? You are held. What I need to know is what the trigger is.
Like when your move starts again.
Yeah, when he moves.
When he moves. So when he moves, you're going to do what?
When he attacks me.
When he attacks you, you are going to do...
Attack.
Okay, sounds good.
Or defend.
Wait, is it... No, but a defend comes with it.
It defends automatically.
But what if he attacks Brandon? You can't do anything.
That's
Well, I'm
fine,
gonna
though.
be
That's
swinging
fine
that
though.
midair.
He's just there, so it's
That's
okay.
right.
Okay.
Okay, who's next?
6.
Not me.
Brian.
You have a 9? Yeah, you're next. Go.
I will go right up beside Lane.
All right.
And we just don't move.
So that is 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so that's an action. What do you have in your hand, by the way?
In my hand? Oh, I pulled out the weird staff.
Okay.
Oh, I know what that thing does.
Okay.
And then I'm just gonna save my action.
Yeah, no. You and I could go around the other way and flank the orcs.
And what is your trigger?
When he attacks either one of us.
It
Well,
can't be
that
either
way-
one.
oh.
You can defend yourself, which means that you can attack him if he attacks you, or you can say if he attacks Lane, then I will attack him. You can't say either one of us.
You should do that because you automatically defend to help Lane.
If he
too.
attacks Lane.
Okay.
What if he attacks Brandon?
Then
He defends.
he will defend, but he will not get an attack.
Okay. And I... Okay. Never mind.
Okay. So the way trigger works is, if you want to change your trigger, it's considered doing 2 actions. Because you lose your first action, which is whatever your declared trigger was. But then you're going to do a second action. That action will be at -2. So you can always do that if you want. So if he charges, you can say, "Oh, okay, he's attacking Brandon. I'll attack him before he can attack Brandon."
Okay.
But it'll be at -2 to that action. Okay. All right. I'm next on 8. So what's he gonna do? Evens, odds. Okay. He attacks Lane. Perfect.
Yeah.
Yes, my boy. Attack me.
All right. I need some agility checks, please.
From me?
From both of you. You want to interrupt this guy? Because you got to beat him.
You still get a wild die too, right?
You do.
4.
11.
I'm not very good with these.
5.
5. All right. So you'll both get to act, but he will act first. And with his battle axe, he takes the axe. And he's like, and you're like, "Oh, he's pretty decent with that." And he rolls to attack. What is your parry?
My parry is 5, and then I have my scimitar, so it's +1.
So 6. Nice. Oh, there's a 6. 11. Ooh. So that's enough for a raise.
But I also have +3 armor to my toughness.
Yeah, okay. So when we roll damage, that'll come into play.
Okay.
Okay, so this is what he's rolling for damage. Okay.
Oh, that's a lot.
Somebody give me a location, please. Where does he hit Lane?
My face.
Sandarme.
Uh,
Middle of chest. Okay, here we go. So your toughness is?
6.
Total, right?
Yep.
I roll 12.
wow.
So he
look at
crashes through your guard, into your armor. You are shaken, and you've just taken a wound.
Oh.
Now, at this point, you may, if you wish, soak that wound. Yeah. Okay, you need to make a vigor check. You need a 4 or better.
You can do it.
Okay, you're going to roll this to add 1d6?
Yeah.
Okay, so go ahead and roll 1d6.
Hey, do you mind if I roll your d6?
You'll be good no matter what. You have to get a 4 or better.
If you roll an 8, though, there's a special. Okay. So you step into it. Your blade actually collapses against your body and somehow gets between your soft, fleshy bits and the axe itself. Okay? So you can actually see the sparks fly as the blade of the axe actually travels along the haft. So nice one.
Thanks.
All right.
Is
So
he still
it is now your actions.
Oh, I'm still shaking, right?
No, you're not shaken. If you soak, you're automatically unshaken.
Ooh, I still...
Or if you spend a penny.
Okay.
It's your actions. What do you want to do?
I'll swing back at him with my
Okay.
weird staff.
So your staff, you have enough range because it's got an extra reach here. So, take a swing. Melee. Or fighting.
Wait, did I re-roll this one?
What's up? Why?
What is it? It's just damage you don't re-roll, right? Oh wait, no, that's never mind. Never mind. 6.
What is your fighting?
Hmm? Oh, I rolled the wrong. Oh wait, no. Yeah, I rolled the wrong dice. Oops. So re-roll both, right?
Yes.
Oh, oops.
What days?
Do I re-roll it?
Yeah.
Yeah. 11.
11.
Big man.
That's a hit. You hit him by 4. Nice. Okay, so that's not only a hit, that's a raise. No, but wait. The staff is a little bit unbalanced for you. You're not quite used to the weight yet, so it's actually a 10.
Alright.
Okay, so not enough for a raise. Let's get some location and roll your damage. Your damage will be your strength plus a d6.
So that's the damage for this?
Yes,
Wait, did you roll these 2?
Did I roll 2?
2d6.
6.
And 8 damage.
8.
Okay. All right. So your staff stakes by his defense. You give him a solid thump in the chest. That weighted end definitely allows you to carry through on the weight, even though it's a little bit unbalanced. I'm going to spend one of these, and I'm going to attempt to soak that wound. I will spend one of these. I'll add a d6. Okay, so that's 5. So I soak the wound, but you'll get one of these. Okay.
So wait, Do I know the range of the staff now?
What's that?
Do I know the range of the weird staff now? Or?
Range?
Yeah.
So it has a reach of 2 hexes.
Okay.
Okay.
Can I go now?
And
My
then-
action?
You said
Okay.
Your action was help. I'll take your card, by the way.
I'm going
There's
to
2
attack.
hexes, like the one you're in and one more.
Yes. Okay.
I'm going to attack.
Okay. With both your swords?
Yeah.
All right. So the way this works is you always get your wild die. Okay. And then what's your fighting roll?
D6.
Okay. So a D6, and then you need a different color D6 for your offhand. What is in your offhand? A short sword, right?
My offhand. Well, I have 2 swords, and they both say S next to them.
S.
S. I think that stands for small. Or
What's the
short.
damage on them?
Oh, it's What does WT mean?
Wait.
Okay. The damage is they're both close.
So damage is going to be strength plus something.
That's great.
Oh, D on both of them.
Yes.
So it's D6 and D6 on my scimitar and D6 D8 on my.
Right. Okay.
Sword.
So your sword cannot be dual wielded. You're not strong enough to dual wield your sword.
That would be my.
So
on-hand.
you're going to need like a dagger or something for your other hand.
Oh, I have a dagger.
Okay. So your second hand is going to be your dagger.
Okay.
So what I need to know is which one's your wild die. Okay. Which one's your sword, or which one's your scimitar, and which one's your dagger. Okay. Your dagger is at -2 because you're not left-handed. You're not ambidextrous, so you get -2 to that roll. You roll them all at once. Your wild die can replace anything, but otherwise, we'll see what you get.
Okay, I got a 6.
So what does the 6 belong to? That is your scimitar?
Yes.
Okay, so that's your scimitar, so roll that guy up.
7.
7, okay. Right. So that's just a hit. And then the 5 -2 is 3, that's a miss. Okay? So you hit with the sword, but not with the dagger.
Okay.
Okay? Make sense?
Yeah.
Okay. So let's roll damage. Somebody give me a location. Ooh, 3.
Oh,
That is the leg. Do it.
Damage.
It's strength plus D6.
Oh, yes, Lane.
Do I keep
Yep.
rolling?
No.
No.
You
Okay,
don't.
7.
You spend a penny if you want to open-end it.
Yeah.
And this is damage?
Damage.
Oh, right.
7.
7. All
Not
right.
bad, not bad, not bad.
So I'm not going to spend another penny. What I am going to do though is you've shaken him.
Sister ship.
Okay. He's wearing some sort of heavy leather on his leg, and it slides across that. He kind of dances back, knocked off balance more than anything else. Okay, so that was on 8. So I have a second 8. These are orcs. They have to make a spirit check to unshake because they're all shaken from being surprised. So top orc, he unshakes and can act. That middle orc, he unshakes and can act. The third orc, he unshakes but he cannot act. All right.
Well, vibes.
All right. So with a orcish howl, they draw their axes and then, bellowing, charge towards you.
That's going to attract some big, fat, thick boys.
Okay. Okay, so he's going to need an agility check to get up there. They do not see Grims and Talene yet.
Oh.
Okay, 5. So he does so. Yeah, as these guys charge, the first guy brings his axe down on Sandarme.
Of course he does.
Now, Sandarme, this will be the second person who's attacked you, so he gets +1 to hit. And
Okay.
your parry is?
6.
6. Okay. And he's going to wild attack, so he's going to take +3 to this action.
Okay. So let's hope he gets.
And with sort of like this fury, he strikes down. Oh, my lord.
Oh, I'm so glad. I
That's
didn't-
+3.
Because he hits you with a 10.
Oh, lip. No service.
All right. Somehow, even with this uneven ground, it slips to the side. And you're like, oh,
I was like,
you and me, Rust. You and me.
Rust.
I don't know.
Whoever.
I was like, wow.
So that is the orcs.
That was hot.
So, you know those dogs?
On 6 of spades.
Bless you. I'm going to jump up onto the table and wild attack that guy.
Okay, sounds good. So the closest guy, I'm assuming?
Yeah, yeah.
All right. So he's going to be vulnerable to you because he doesn't know that you're there. So I'm going to give you a +2 to hit, +2 for the wild attack.
Cool.
Okay. His parry is a massive 6.
All right. So D8 times 2.
Oh, and I have to make a quick note.
Oh, that's
check
damage. Yeah, for the big boy. So I'm doing fighting.
Yes.
Okay, so D8 and D6.
Oh, that's a D10.
Yeah,
Too
it
bad.
is.
Have
So-
to re-roll.
Have to reroll?
Yeah, you have to roll a D8. You don't have a D10 fighting.
Oh, crap.
I have to re-roll both.
Really?
That's the rule.
Oh, I'm so dumb. Okay.
That's
Yes,
yeah,
15.
Nice. So that's 19.
Oh, no.
Yeah, +2 for the wild attack. +2 because he's vulnerable.
Oh,
Just
right.
take it.
Right, yeah. Okay.
Yeah,
Somebody give me a location.
Come on,
You
come
can-
on. Squishy bits. Okay, no.
Can you roll, please?
Okay. Alright, so center of mass, you will do whatever your damage of your sword is, plus a D6.
D8.
Yes, of course.
Kill him, Jaden. Just chop his head off.
Bro, 6 out of 10. That is so underwhelming.
It's fine.
Wild attack doesn't do anything.
+2.
Oh, so
12.
12.
Okay.
That's okay.
Grimm's the Goblin Warrior suddenly lunges out of the darkness. This guy's like, raw! Suddenly a blade. You have a sword, right?
I do.
Yeah, sword. That'll do it! And he collapses to the ground.
Big money, boys.
That guy's not very strong.
They're probably his peons.
Alright, Talene, you are last.
Baby orcs.
I'm just going to silently shoot
Workers.
that orc that's...
Alright, so that guy has unshaken, but he has not acted. And he doesn't know that you're here, so I'm going to rule that you have to drop on him.
What does that mean?
+4 hit, +4 damage. Oh! Now, if you like, you could call a shot for the head, which would mean -4 to hit the head, but +4 for your having the drop on him. It would be even.
Okay,
So whatever
I'll
it
do
is, you
that.
just...
You
Wait,
need
what
a
if...
4 to hit.
Can't she, like mark her spot
this
so
is
it's,
shooting?
like, more precise?
What's that?
Shooting?
Shooting, yeah.
Isn't there a way for her to, like, get it more precise somehow?
She can aim, which means she won't shoot this round.
Oh, okay.
Just a D8.
Yes. Okay, need a 4 or better. And if you do, it's automatically a headshot. 7. That's a headshot. Now, if you spend one of those white ones...
It's already a headshot.
Okay.
Excuse me, let him finish.
If you use one of those white ones, it'll make it 8, which means you'll get 4 more than you needed, which means it'll not only be a headshot, it'll be a critical.
It's a headshot.
Shh.
Yeah, I'll pass. It's the same thing. Headshot is a critical
Roll
voice.
damage. So, the way that headshot works is you roll 2d6 and you add 4. Ooh.
One at a time.
Nope, roll both of them. Add them. And add 4. 11. He turns, swipes up his axe, takes him through the eye, and he collapses over backwards. Nary a sound.
Yes.
And
yeah,
does anyone still know I'm there?
Leanna is still hidden.
Oh,
That's what I
don't
hoped.
tell me.
I was like,
So then you could pre-aim at big fat boy. Sure.
All right.
like, trying to
that
get
was the
big-
last card.
Oh yeah, first
that was so fun!
Oh my
Well,
gosh.
we are killing.
That was epic.
I
This is
love
an epic round.
fighting.
I love fighting.
Especially with my brother.
But we're so good.
Hey, that's what I do.
Exposing me.
Ooh.
Back
I like
off
that.
track.
I'm sure you've heard that, Jaden.
Nice.
Okay. Orcs.
Orc.
Orc. I'm gonna need more bad guys. Batty.
Fatty McFatty.
And
Oh.
Patricia.
Making your appearance. Not yet. Don't be
Presquisher.
Presquisha.
Okay, so I have a queen. That's my highest.
I got a 4.
Anybody beat a queen?
Ace.
Okay, I'll take it. What do you want to do?
I'm probably gonna try to hit this dude that shook in front of me.
Shook in front of you? You got it.
Probably.
Roll to hit,
I'm
please.
not for a while, so I'm going to go to that.
Are you going to attack with both again?
Does that have any penalty? Yeah, I guess I will.
It doesn't have any penalty on the first one. -2 on the second one, but then again, it's just a free shot.
Okay,
there, right?
so this gray one is mine.
You're offhanded? Okay, and which one's your wild die?
My wild die
Is that one. Okay, do it.
Nice. I just spat.
Do you have any bennies left?
No, I'm
No.
broke.
Okay.
So I bet.
Just learned how to do this. Pardon me.
Do I get any bonuses because he shook or anything?
You don't. No.
That's unfortunate.
Okay, his turn.
He has to unshake though.
Yeah, but if I don't, I'll just spend a Benny because I got lots. Okay, so he unshakes, but I want to act, so I'm going to spend my Benny. He moves one space. Right there.
Oh.
He's not out of combat with you. However, he does have the maneuver sweep, which means he can attack both of you at the same time, which he will do. Wild die. You. Okay. So you're the red die.
Yeah.
Okay, what is your parry? Let's have a roll here.
I don't know what my parry is.
Okay, so blue is... Who's blue?
Me.
That's you? Okay. So that'll roll up.
Does he not
So your
have to roll
parry
to
is...
hit?
What?
Does he not have to roll to hit?
He just did.
Doesn't that 8...
It rolls up, yeah. I haven't rolled up yet. So this is 6. Your parry is half of fighting plus 2.
For the weird staff?
Oh, yeah. Plus
I
1
don't
for
know.
the staff.
Plus 1 for the staff.
Yeah.
So, wait, half of strength plus 2.
No, half of fighting.
Oh, half of fighting. Which is 3.
Plus 2 is 5.
Plus the
Staff is 6. This is -2 because he's attacking twice. So that's minus.
So I parry.
You parried.
Okay.
Okay.
Me on the other hand.
8 plus 3, 11. What's your parry?
6.
6.
But he gets -2 because...
So 9.
He still hits you.
Still hits you,
Of course he does.
but no raise.
So that's just one wound then?
I have to roll damage yet.
Oh, we're not even there yet.
Okay, somebody give me a location, please.
Got you.
Okay, locate it right between my eyes.
7. Center of mass. 4. 10 points. Your toughness is?
6.
6. And, so 6. So you take 6. You're shaken. On 10, you take a wound.
Of course I do.
That's FK.
So he may not
And his blow hits you. He smiles evilly. Boy, that'll leave a mark.
I like the
I want to punch him in the face. I hate his accent. His
He's
accent
kind
is
of
just like...
douchey.
Okay. So I have a 9. Anybody can beat my 9?
Negatory.
Oh,
Okay.
okay. He's going after me again.
Okay.
Actually, no, he's
So-
going after you.
This orc. Yakis! No! And he charges you. Wild attack. He takes his axe in both hands. Brings it down over his head. For what is your parry?
6.
Plus shield.
Oh, my shield. I don't know.
Plus 1, I think.
Shield, range, plus 2 to parry, so 8.
8. -2 because of the wild attack.
Okay.
So 6. Yes? 5.
Oh.
10.
Okay.
So that hits. I needed a 6. That's hit with a raise. Somebody give me a location, please.
3. Legs.
Legs. Yep.
I don't like
So he does axe,
Sorry, Jay.
strength, d6, plus 2, plus 1 for his size,
So plus 3.
plus 3. What do you have? Armor? What's your toughness on your legs?
On my legs, I have a full suit of armor, so it's
Okay, so what's your toughness?
be 6 in total. Ow!
Oh, 20.
You don't want to soak that.
I'm gonna soak that.
All right, so 22 actually. So 6, 10,
23.
23. Yeah. So 6,
Nice hit.
10, 14, 18.
18.
Yeah, these are all the damage levels. So you're shaken on 6. You take a wound on 10. You take a second wound on 14. You take a third wound on 18.
And a fourth one.
And you take an incapacitating wound on 22.
I'm definitely in soaking.
Okay, sounds good.
Okay, so
Wait, if he
it's
doesn't,
vigor?
so this is he dead?
What?
Oh, that's all my hit points. Okay, so wait, so that's a vigor?
The vigor check it.
Come on, Jay, you gotta make this.
He just has to get 4. And you're...
No. At 4, he soaks 1 wound.
Oh, you just have to get 24.
So I need to... Okay. Can I use this out of D6?
Yep.
So is that 8
Don't
so
use
far?
mine.
I need a D6. So.
Is he at 8 so far?
And then what does this do?
It rerolls everything.
Rerolls everything.
Mhm.
Okay.
Gosh.
Please don't die on us.
Come on, Jay.
Please don't die.
Oh!
No, that's even worse. Yeah.
Alright, so since you spent a red one, I get one. Oh, another blue. Oh.
Oh, you're so lucky.
Okay. They feel different, I think, the blue ones.
Wait, so 4, 5, 6, 7 in total. But do they add together?
So 2 of them will, right? Which one was your extra D6?
This one.
Okay, so it's 2. Okay,
No, this one was.
what did you get last roll? What was the last? What did you get? So it was 5 plus.
I had 8 in total, didn't I?
He got 8 in total.
Yeah.
Okay, so it can't get worse.
So,
Okay.
okay, well.
So 8. That actually soaks 2 wounds.
Okay, I'm still dead.
No.
No,
Yeah, you did 5 wound damage.
4. That's shaken plus 4.
Uh,
Shaken's free, right? That's just your
So
knocked
if
off
I'm
balance.
I have to. Okay.
So you're down. You're hit for 2 wounds, but more than being hit for 2 wounds, your pace is halved.
You might want to run.
Okay.
Not
So-
very fast.
You manage to he clips off the bottom of your shield. It's gone. Okay. The axe crashes into your leg, ripping through armor, then through flesh, then through bone. You can hear this sickening as your leg suddenly goes numb beneath you. Okay. And the pain races through your body. Now, you are not shaken, but you have taken 2 wounds.
Oh, I'm so glad you're not shaking.
So glad I'm not dead. Yet.
Well, maybe next time.
Better luck next time.
I was going to put down 2 for your wounds here.
So they don't have any hit points. They just do 1 billion damage.
Well, I mean, the fact that 2
Well,
of them are dead...
I did roll 20. And you've killed 2 of them with single shots. So...
Wow.
yeah, it's kind of
okay.
like concept that like we keep killing them, so he should be killing us, really.
I know, but I rolled a 12 and one shot him. He rolled a 22 and almost one shot me. Or 23 and almost one shot me. Like, that's twice as much.
I mean, that we have more health than him.
No
Yeah.
kidding.
He just has better rolling.
Okay. All right.
Good roll, by the way.
So that was my 9. Anybody else have actions before 7?
No.
Bro.
Oi! What's all this then?
Fruit loops.
Okay. You see a big guy shambles back in. He takes a blonde rag, throws it off to the side. Let's eat some lunch. Okay. He rolls intimidate.
It's time to retreat and cut those ropes.
Yeah.
Okay. Who is?
Who's going to carry me up?
Okay, I roll a 5 on intimidate. Everybody make a spirit check, please.
D8 and a D6.
Can we?
Oh, yes.
I got a 3. Again. I don't like these die.
Sorry, roll.
5.
6.
There's another bag right there if you want a different bag.
Jaden got...
15.
Nice!
He can give me
Yep.
a success, right?
No.
Okay, so you're good. You're good. What's your roll?
5.
5, you're good.
3.
3. All right.
Can I give him a success?
He got
Can I?
No.
3 successes.
This isn't a good thing.
Jaden's like, it's okay.
So,
Calm
Darby,
down."
As, like,
you see this massive flesh moving towards you. His club the size of your leg, and you're like, oh, not good, and you freeze. You are shaken. Okay, so that's his action. He doesn't have any more moves than that. So we go to Press Cinder.
You should kill the dude in front of me. It's kind of hurting my feelings.
We are gonna wacka him.
Wacka wacka. You got it.
So am I still
You're like,
standing?
bad boy.
Yes.
You're like standing on one
You're a
leg.
fighter, man. You know.
But I get like crippled from the.
Yeah.
So I wrote fighting, right?
Yes.
Please.
Nice.
Oh. So I thought like it's good, but it's like I could be better.
7. -1 is 6. You hit.
Wait, what's the -1 from?
Not being familiar with the
yeah.
weight of the staff.
Wait.
Okay, go ahead and roll a. Somebody give me a location.
Go for it.
No, you go.
No.
Somebody give me a location or he misses. 6, center of mass. Okay, so you hit him in the center, sort of in the heavy scaled coat that he's wearing. Strength plus a d6. Now, by the way, you can also use these to add a d6 to damage, right? FYI.
I don't have those.
Me neither.
The blue ones?
4. I can use this to reroll, right?
Not for damage, no.
Not for damage.
Not even. No.
Oh well, we got 4.
All right. It clatters off of his scale coat.
Yay.
Last one?
Yes. I'm going to shoot.
Who?
I know, I'm just deciding.
Should probably shoot the guy that's about to kill Jaden.
Mm-hmm.
He's not gonna kill me.
But my bow doesn't reach the ogre anyway, so yeah, the guy that's about to kill Jay.
All right.
Wait, could you
So
move
you're
that?
going to draw and fire? That's going to be 2 actions because you don't have quick draw. Or did you take quick draw?
How would I
It would be an
know?
edge.
It would be an edge. No, you took extra skills. Does that say skills?
Yeah, extra skills.
What are they?
Shooting and craft.
Oh, okay, nice. No, what's this say?
Fighting skills, fighting intimidation.
Okay. All right.
So,
So draw and fire. It's going to be -2 for your bow shot. Roll. Need 4 better to hit. But he's vulnerable to you because of the fact that he does not know you're there. So you get +2.
so it's even.
Yes. Nice roll.
Wow.
8 then?
You roll
can
both of them. So 10 and 9. Which one do you want?
10.
Okay, sounds good.
9. 10.
Somebody give me a location, please.
3. Wow, we're really good at hitting legs.
Okay. You hit him in the leg.
Sorry, I hit you in the leg earlier.
Okay. You may roll 2d6 for your bow plus an extra d6 for the critical.
Oh, it's so pretty. Sorry, wow. Oh my goodness.
I'm gonna roll it.
So,
I'm going to dig out that set of dice so you can use them.
yes. 14.
14.
All right.
Thanks, dude.
It took me like 7 years to figure out what that equals. That's not good.
All right. So you draw back your bow. Cupid, draw back. Anyhow, and you release the arrow.
Shooting, sitting duck.
As you do so, this guy, he's obviously savagely attacked Grimm's. Your shot is from here to the door, right? You are not that far away. His eyes go wide as he sees you pop up to fire. And then as he twists, you actually hear the arrow cut through the mass of muscle on his leg. And again, for the second time in the last 10 seconds, you hear the snapping of bone. But his leg actually crapples right over, and he actually topples to the side out of the fight.
Is she still hidden?
The only person who knows where she was just died, so yeah.
What a bloody legend.
Well, he has like.
Okay, let's go to cards.
Yes! Okay, so I'm really excited.
I cannot give you my card.
You know Persinder can heal you, right?
Yeah, there's a giant ogre and a guy in front of Cinder.
I know.
Sometimes I wish
So you guys just hold off. This stinks.
These are good cards.
This stinks.
Stings?
Stinks. Well, yeah, stings too, probably.
Oh.
You get to go first.
Bad guy.
I have 1 health left.
Miss Squishinator.
Uh-oh.
I don't even know what to do.
Okay, so I have a jack. Anybody beat me?
No,
Yeah.
Okay, what do you want to do?
Me too, I think.
I have no idea. So my pace is now 3.
Yes.
That's 3 hexes, right?
Okay,
Yes.
fall back. I'll come heal you. Then you can actually.
I am back.
Can I like? Can you just hold that and I'll heal
This
you?
is such a waste of an ace.
Jin,
Then just hold
just
it.
hold and
Okay,
then I'll come heal
action
you.
in 3, 2, 1.
Hold him.
Freeze?
There's nothing I can do.
Hold and then
Hold.
you use it later.
And then you can
I
use it.
figure there's nothing you can do.
Well, okay, they're way up there. I can't really move. anywhere.
Why not?
If I come
So you
through
can move
we
3
just-
automatically, right?
Step over their dead body and go.
So
up
1,
beside
2, 3 puts you beside the other guy.
But those are rocky things, and I'll be at disadvantage.
Agility -2, yes.
Just hold your card and I'll
You get +2 though for ganging up bonus.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes?
Yeah.
Okay, make an agility check, please. 4 is all you needed. All right, wincing in pain, you stagger forwards. You find yourself at this guy's flank. With the third combatant showing up, his grin goes away, and now he realizes that he might be in trouble. You may make an attack if you wish.
I want a wild attack.
Okay, so your wild attack. So gang up bonus give you +2. That offsets your wound. That'll still give you +2 to your attack. You need a 6 or better to hit.
Okay.
Also,
Wait, my fighting is... Yeah, you're good. 5.
+2, 7.
7.
7, you just hit.
Good. Hit damage.
Okay, somebody give me a location, please.
11.
oh,
11.
Oops. I didn't roll. What are you talking about?
11, eh? Okay, so that'd be arm.
Yeah,
we'll say 1 to 3 right.
Amazing.
Okay, you hit him in the right arm. Right arm, man.
Wait, I'm doing damage.
Yes, you're doing damage.
So, and it's just +2?
+2, yep.
11, 13.
So he's got 4 points of armor there, plus his toughness of 4, so it's 8.
So it's still...
So 8 plus 4 is 12, so that's going to be a wound. Wait a second. Yeah, it's a wound.
With 13?
Yeah, 13 is 1 wound.
yeah, because, yeah.
It's better than nothing.
Yeah, we're getting places slowly.
I'll spend it.
No, you will not. Why? It's 1 wound. I guess we're kind of
Give
winning.
me that.
Favorite one, you can take this one.
4. All right.
It only listens to me.
So, yes, in desperation, he kind of turns to the side.
Is he shaken though?
It is not.
He's
When
not.
you soak, if
Oh,
you
right,
soak a
right.
wound, you automatically soak the entire thing. All right. So that was an ace. Who's next?
Me.
I have a jack of diamonds.
I have a spade.
Okay, so Exquisinator will go next. Go ahead and make a spirit check to unshake.
Oh, okay. I'm going though?
Yep.
Okay. Spirit. I just need a 4 or better?
Yes, 4 or better allows you to unshake. 8 or better allows you to act.
9.
Act you do.
Yes,
That's the tea, guys.
we're doing good, guys. We're gonna win. We're literally gonna win. And
Okay, I'm
save all
attack
people in the
this
cages.
You see that, right?
And I get gang up
Yeah.
bonus, right?
1 hit
Yep,
point.
+2.
Fighter has 1 hit point.
I'm coming.
I
You
just
do?
rolled fighting, right?
I have 1 hit point. And a broken leg.
5.
I need to help you.
All we can do is
5
pray for
is
us.
not a hit.
Of course
You don't have any bandage, do you?
not. No.
All right. Who's next? Miss Squishinator?
Yes?
Squishing.
Can he move fast?
Pasquisha.
Probably not.
Oh,
Is he like...
it's time for lunch.
Why are they all Aussies?
Hello, Percinder.
Hi.
Wow, you
Okay.
can really dogs.
He rolls to hit. Now, he does not get a wild die, but
Nice.
he does get a d8 to fight.
I said a wild.
So his club, because it's a large weapon, gives him +1. What is your parry?
It is 6.
He's also gigantic.
7.
Well, that's mean.
Let's make some jelly.
Can we trade?
How did I block that?
Okay, so
Wingardium Leviosa.
strength,
Yeet.
d12. Club, d8.
Strength D12?
That's not very
I
nice.
feel like
That's
you made
great.
this too hard.
No, he's an ogre. What do you expect? We've just dominated the other guys.
10. What is your toughness, Percinder?
It is 3.
3. You don't have any armor?
No, it went in the garbage.
Well, no, it just never got made.
I think
Exactly.
you-
Oh, right. Okay, so 3. That's unfortunate.
Do
Okay,
these soak?
hold on. Yep, they do so. So you'll be shaken on 3. You'll take actually a single wound, which is not bad, considering the size of him,
I say save
on
it.
10. Or on 7. So you are shaken with a wound. You may No, absolutely. If you can soak, absolutely
I
soak.
want to use
Okay.
it.
Yeah.
I've got 3 of these things.
Do it.
This is awesome.
So, wait.
Vigor
it's-
check.
Wait,
It's like, yes,
I'm
let's
having such a
go.
good time.
Yes, queen.
I'm literally gonna-
Go on, do it. Do it. 4 better.
I feel like
Brandon!
Leanna's gonna
This
clutch up
revolves,
here with her
Yeah.
just
We're just
It's
gonna.
gonna be like Baba Boy.
Do it.
Shot off the nose.
Like in Harry Potter with the wand.
Yeah. I just watched all of them.
You did?
I
That's
mean,
dedication.
The thing is, they have like
So yeah, you do
got
got one right there if you want to hang on to that baby or...
Just gonna throw it out.
Okay, do it. 4 better. Come on. Here we go. Let's do it, Brandon.
You got
Big
it.
guys at this.
Oh my word, Brandon!
You weren't kidding when you said you're gonna throw it out.
Wow. Okay, so Brandon, it is a glancing blow. Somehow you survive. He looks at his club like it's broken. What the heck?
So I have a wound now, right?
You have a wound and you are shaken. You'll need to unshake to act next round.
That's just
Or on your next
wonderful.
action. Okay, so I act again on 8. Does anybody act before me? You do, Persinder.
Ew.
Do it.
kill human guy first.
Unshake your booty.
Can I? Oh, I have to
Roll to
unshake
unshake.
this.
That's a spirit check.
This is what my.
Come on, get an 8 or better. 8 or better. And you can just go ahead and.
Come on, dude. Let's do this.
8 or better. That's a 6.
Ooh.
Come on.
Yes!
There we
10. Let's go.
10. All right, you can act this round.
Let's go, Brandon.
Okay, so there's a sudden wash of adrenaline through your system. Oh, that's not good. And you...
Can I go up beside Jaden and then like try and heal him?
Ooh.
Some adrenaline, and you want to go and heal Jaden.
It makes me
He's
feel
gonna be
better.
more fighting than
It'd
me.
be good if we have more men.
Okay, so
More
here
mad.
is one small disadvantage to that idea. If you move out of combat range with any melee combatant, they immediately get a free attack against you. This would mean the ogre and the man-at-arms in front of you would both be able to attack you, Percenter.
Attack the man.
Alright, we're gonna attack the little guy.
What? Yeah. Yeah, he'd be bad. Well, what do you think? What are you laughing at?
Maybe she could be like, you know what I mean?
What are you laughing at?
Oh, Fangs wouldn't be able to climb down the ropes.
But I would carry her.
Just throw her
She'd
down.
piggyback. She
You'll land on your feet.
no, but she would just
You have 9 lives.
pounce down.
What's that?
She would just pounce down.
8. She lost one.
Oh, you have 8 lives. You're good,
She would
sis.
just pounce down.
It was 10
I'll
meters.
I'll spend one for it.
Beaner.
Yeah.
How are you going to get her up now?
Can she even do anything? though?
Throw her!
She'll act on your action.
Move.
Hey, before
Guys,
we kill you,
it's
Mr.
extra
Ogre,
help.
can you just... Wait, 9 feet. No, that's
Wait.
I'll
not.
worry about that when I get
How
there.
did Big Chungus get down these ropes then?
She got down.
No, Big Chungus.
Good question.
I piggybacked her
Maybe
down.
Big Chungus is from down here.
Yeah.
Okay. Anyhow, it's not big. It's
Well-
Big Chungus' turn unless somebody else wants to act.
Guys, he's 9 feet tall. And the
I
pole is
believe
10
you were
feet.
attacking somebody.
10 meters.
Yeah, we're attacking the smaller dude.
Do you want to do that?
Yeah.
Okay.
We're rolling.
Should have cut the ropes. Well, now we have 3 horses. Oh, 4.
Brandon, why didn't you do that before?
13.
-1 for the road.
12.
12.
And he's back. All right. All right. So what we're going to do here is we're going to, because you
That's
got
kind of warm in
2 raises. What'd you get? 13?
Yeah, 12.
12. That's only 1 raise. No, but you get +2 to that because of the ganging up bonus.
Oh, yeah.
Or +2 to that, so it's
14.
12, 14. That's actually 2 raises.
Alright.
So what I'm going to say is, you can number 1, you'll get an extra d6 for damage, and when we roll the hit location, you'll be able to modify it by 1 in either direction.
Wait, which one's the head?
12, and the vitals
2. Okay.
Higher number is head, lower number is
testicles.
testicles.
Testes.
The significant others.
Testes.
All right,
I just got a part of a song.
do it.
Alright, so
You
we're
know,
rolling
like,
damage,
welcome.
right?
Damage
From
plus an
a-
extra d6.
It's like
Somebody
I
want to
couldn't
give him a
do it.
location?
I buried its nuts.
Sprouted.
Nice.
Extra
I got
D6?
coconut.
I'm just gonna.
You're eating
No,
real
center
nuts.
pass.
Okay.
So she rolled location. You have a choice between whether you want the location to be the arm or the middle center of mass.
Center amount.
Okay, do it.
That's so inappropriate.
8.
He's really nervous right now, okay?
Well, I was hoping for something a bit better.
You have just beaten his toughness. He is shaken.
Oh, that's
The ogre?
better than-
Ooh, no,
No,
he hit the little guy.
You think I'm gonna shake that
Little
ogre?
guy.
I think this is going down. It looks like a blob.
All
That
right.
made me shook. Like,
Meanwhile,
We were thinking
okay, so he needs to unshake to actually act this round. Oh yeah.
oh, how unfortunate. That's what he.
Right. I know. Right. Never when I'm playing
See,
though.
that dice is for me. I think we should trade those. I really like it.
Oh, it's so nice and cold now. Oh, do you guys feel that?
Yes, I do.
Sorry for
All
freezing.
right. So
You
he is going to sweep.
Sweep the floor with my fingers.
1, 2, 3.
The ogre?
Fuck.
No, the
That's a little sweeper dude. Like
The guy with the sweep.
like WT.
I need an extra D8.
I might die here, boys.
D8 here.
If you die, I will
Okay,
warn you.
You're
and
blue.
I want my sword back.
you're blue. You're red. You're green.
Okay.
Okay, I know. Everything half bad happens to me. You'll be fine too.
Blue.
Oh!
5 minus 2 is
3.
3. He misses.
I'm fine.
7 minus 2 is 5.
He misses.
8 minus 2 is 6.
He misses.
Wait, that's my parry though, isn't it? Oh.
Yes. 12 minus 2 is 10.
He hits.
He hits.
Okay. Somebody give me a location, please.
Leanna, you got this. Wait, you don't got this.
4.
You should roll for us.
It'll be
Yeah,
leg.
that's the bad guys.
And you have no armor. If I recall correctly. Is that right?
That would be good.
11.
Stop!
Stop.
Are you shaken?
Hmm?
Are you shaken?
No.
You are not shaken. And you have no bennies though, right?
Oh, but yeah, I was shaking.
You were shaken?
Yeah, because I
I
got
thought
a-
you were.
No,
No,
you
you
shook your
unshook to
hand.
act.
Oh, yeah.
Okay,
Okay.
yeah. Okay, so you hit him over the midriff. He's like, I don't think so. And he sweeps. You nimbly dodge out of the way. You nimbly dodge out of the way.
Nimbly.
You're like, oh, an axe!
Yeah.
And you take it in the leg for, 11. It's going to be 2 wounds, my friend.
Are you dead?
And you are shaken.
Are you dead?
Are you dead?
That's 3 wounds.
3 wounds.
You have one left.
Wait.
You're at -3 to all your actions.
No!
Let's go to cards. Oh, wait. We have one more person.
Guys!
Oh, that's right, because you have incapacitated.
Yes.
I killed an eel.
Oh.
I buried it.
Wait, how many hit points do you have?
How
One?
did Latrina? You
He
got
has
it like that?
If I
incapacity.
take... No, well, so I take one more wound, I'm dead, but I have -3 to everything. So.
Yeah.
I buried an eel.
Including
I'm
healing,
just
by the way.
gonna try to shoot with all
Well,
my
and
might.
he's gonna need it more than me.
One,
What's her
2,
pickle?
3,
We're gonna have to go
4,
visit her
5,
again.
He's
Okay.
exactly 8 away, so I'll be able to hit him.
The big guy?
Yeah.
All right.
Wait, is he the one that's attacking us?
No.
Which one is attacking us? The guy's black.
Yeah.
No, you definitely want to hit the big guy because you could hit one of us. Because we're in
That's
the
fine. Just hit me right in the back of the neck.
Lane,
It's like I'm ready to not witness my friend dying. I'm gonna shoot the guy that's attacking them.
Okay, do you want to move?
No.
You could jump on
Okay.
top of the table. Oh no, he still hasn't known. No one knows you're there.
Yeah, because if you're still hidden on the big guy, you have the drop.
Yes.
No,
Which
not
is-
the drop. He gets +2. Vulnerable. He's now in combat. You can't get drop on somebody in combat.
Yeah, he'll still just.
Okay, well,
be
still you have
shocked,
an
though.
advantage.
Okay, I'm
and
gonna
you
shoot the guy
won't-
that's attacking them.
Wait, can
Why?
To get what we just said.
No.
Okay, so what I'm going to tell you is, if you roll a 1 on this dice, you hit one of your friends.
And
hit me?
we dealing with him right now, and if you can hit the big guy, you can shake him and stop him from turning Brandon into jelly.
Okay, fine.
Fine.
I'll hit him. Okay, I'll hit him.
Big brain.
Wait, is
So
there?
now I don't
Can
have to worry
she
about
set?
one. I mean, it's still bad.
Wait,
but-
Leanna, are you not moving?
No, a 1 still gets you Percinder, unless you move. If you move, you can move Percinder out of your way.
Like just
May
move.
as well at this point.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
Surprise doesn't really matter. So I'll just move surprise.
Can
Can you?
always matter.
No, just kidding. Sorry.
Okay, if you stay in the darkness, you can move to there with a stealth roll versus his perception.
Okay.
And you, can she set up her stealth to?
2, eh? Oh.
Can I read them all?
Yeah. 5 versus my 6. +1 for darkness, though.
And do you?
Yeah, so
It's like tied.
Yeah. So what I'm going to say is, after this round, he will know that you're there.
Okay, yeah, sounds good.
All right. So you get +2 to this action.
Well,
you need
he's about to know.
You need a 4 to hit.
All together.
Yep.
Or on one of the dice.
Looks like you're out of bennies.
Nice beaner.
5. You hit. Somebody give me a location, please.
I'll do it.
Okay.
4. Is that leg?
Leg.
Wait, what would I have got?
That's
Ready?
okay.
A 9.
That's
Center of mass.
Center of mass, so I prefer leg.
Okay, let's roll some damage. 2d6.
Come on, beaner, let's go. And does she get any bonuses?
No, she didn't. She didn't roll high enough to get bonuses.
Look, if we just take off all his limbs, he's just like a big beach ball. We can just roll him around.
8. All right. He says, "Oh!" He checks his spear, checks his club because, of course, he didn't turn Percinder into jelly with one shot. And then, as he does that, something impacts his leg. Oh! Boy, that hurts!
Freaking Aussies.
Okay. Crikey.
Crikey.
Okay, here we go.
Boy, that is.
A dingo stole my baby. Is that the saying?
You're quick, though, right?
Yeah, I am very quick.
Wow.
I'm very quick.
Percinder.
Ooh. Oh.
He's quicker.
Maybe I can run away.
Wow!
What's
Wow,
the
we are quick boys today. Watch him get a 2. Is that
No,
fat
that's
boy
good.
or-
That's the little guy.
Good. Well,
So I'll take a Betty for that if you want to hold that. No,
yes, please.
I go.
Oh, okay, it's fine.
So fatty boy goes last.
Fat boy goes last.
And he's shaking. Let's go.
All right. The mercenary will attack.
What's he taking?
Just do it. Just hit me. Be kind to one another. Spoken by Ellen.
He's gonna hit all 3 of us.
She doesn't have to.
If he touches me, I'm dead.
There's no like. There's
Everyone
no.
be quiet.
He knows that the ogre is going to squish you,
Me?
him,
Him?
so he's going to attack the goblin.
Is there any like effect that when he does sweep? Is there any like effect after, like almost like a wild attack?
It's an edge, so no.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
How many people can you hit with a sweep? Like,
3.
what's the max? 3?
I'm rolling fighting to defend? Or what am I?
Okay, so at this round, if you want to sacrifice your action, you may roll a fight versus fight to defend.
No, I'll just.
Or you can go defensive, which means +2 to your parry.
Will I be able to attack?
No.
Yeah, no.
So your parry is...
6.
Did you wild attack last round?
I did, I think.
Okay,
I
so
believe I
so
did.
it's going to be 6 +2 for the shield, -2 for the wild attack.
So equal.
So it's just whatever. That's
2.
6. Does that
8. Not a raise.
Okay, so I'm just shaking.
But he does hit. Now he is wounded, is he not? Yeah, he's wounded. So that's 7. I haven't rolled damage yet.
Oh.
Somebody give me a location, please.
7.
Center of mass.
And I roll for this.
What?
Oh no, I don't. It's just toughness, right?
I'm rolling damage here.
Is 5, 6 ahead? I mean,
Ooh, I'm good.
6.
Yeah, I'm good. I got 6 toughness.
Okay, so you are shaken.
High five.
we're surviving.
We're thriving. Do I have any? I don't have any more things.
Oh, but that's +2.
What? But I'm at +2 as well. Prepared.
But that's a Joker.
Joker, +2 damage.
So
Doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. He still needs to get 4 better to hit you. Okay. Okay. Kind of a waste of a Joker, but whatever. All right.
Okay.
it's fine.
So we now have King of Spades.
Percinder.
The King of Spades. Oh.
Wait, do I
Okay.
go last?
So, first
Other
we're trying to
kings?
unshake.
Yes. Spades, hearts, diamonds, clubs. You do go before this guy.
I do.
Everyone goes before him.
Okay, so
Everyone runs away.
you are
That's
unshaken.
actually kind of-
So spirit check.
Wait, yes.
That's kind of pro strats.
5.
5. Okay, so you're unshaken. You can,
Run.
yeah.
I can distract them. You guys run for the ropes and cut them.
Cut
I'm not making it out.
How are you
I
gonna
don't have an action though, do I?
You do not. No, but you are. Well, okay. Theoretically, you can take your free move.
Yeah, I'm gonna do that.
Okay, but if you move.
Yeah.
Oh, wait. The ogre will not be able to attack you because he is shaken.
Mm-hmm.
But the other guy will be able to.
I'm gonna take my risk and back up a
But
bit.
this guy will not die.
Okay, where do you want to go to?
Yeah, but I don't like
Just
to do
like
that.
3 squares back. Or hexes.
Okay, he makes an attack.
It's good, I like it.
2 and 2. You manage to ward him off with your staff.
No.
Okay.
That was crisp.
It was.
All right, so that was your king. King of diamonds.
Yes.
What do you want to do?
Going to.
Also, you have your kitty tattoo.
Wait,
Oh, right. You have to remember, you roll for your cat.
So.
So I need you to roll for her, like you say, and Fangs will.
Okay. I'm going to shoot the guy again. The big boy.
Okay.
He's a big boy.
So draw and fire. You're now at -2 because he knows you're there. So no
that's fine.
vulnerable.
That's fine.
So you still need a 4.
-2, or is it just normal?
Just normal.
Draw, second action, fire. So,
Isn't it already out? Oh, it's a drawn arrow.
yes.
I'd have to do that every time, though. So
Yes,
it's
you do.
-2 every
That's
time.
why you take the skill Quick Draw, which allows you to draw that for free.
We're going to do that next time.
Because that hits different.
5. We're good.
5,
Hits.
-2, 3.
You know
That's
what?
a miss.
I'm missing
Very
the
nice.
chart.
All right. Oh,
Things
yes.
will. Give me another shit. I'm kidding.
Well, what?
Can she run up and bite the guy that the other smaller dude?
Yes, absolutely.
Yes, please.
I'm actually going to rule that she actually attempts to grapple him.
Yeah.
So she jumps onto his back.
She roll damage.
No, she rolls her fighting.
Brandon.
No,
Same
athletics
for
versus
her.
athletics. So it's her athletics is D8.
Oh, yes, man. You've been working out.
Okay, roll a D8 versus my athletics.
You go first.
10.
I can't even. Oh, I
But you get +2 because of gaining up.
Do I get a d6?
Yeah, D8.
And
No, you don't get a D8. D6.
Oh, no. It gets a 6. So I have to get 8.
Yes. 5 +2. Okay.
7.
So she attempts to jump onto his back, but as he maneuvers, she cannot actually. Oh, wait.
Wouldn't he not know she's there?
Yeah, surprise attack.
That's what the gaining up bonus is. +2. Right?
But you said,
But-
oh, wait.
No, I was. Sorry, I was. She's still. I thought he's wounded for 1 wound, so that actually makes his 9, but you're still only 7. Okay.
Wait, so the gang up is her surprise attack?
Yes. Any game. So rather than having flanking and all that kind of stuff, if they know you're there, which they do because the cat.
Yeah, but do they?
Okay.
The cat
Fair enough.
is-
Yeah, fair enough. Okay, let's do a stealth for the cat versus the guy's perception.
Epic.
What are those?
So what do I roll?
Your cat stealth is D8 as well.
10.
+1 for darkness.
So that's-
So
You need
10.
So you need to get an 8 and then anything above that. Come on, you got this, Liam.
Yeah, sorry. Oh, so close.
That's a 9. Right?
99.
Sure, close enough. Okay.
Epic.
So
Hallelujah.
Using so much.
The cat.
It's just okay.
That's
Once I start rolling, I'm as a GM, I get so lucky. Okay, so that means though that your attack would have been at +2 because it would have been vulnerable because he didn't know that she was there. So you would have had 7 +2 9, which is what she would have needed to hit.
okay.
Okay. So she cannot bite this round, but she jumps onto his back and she will begin mauling him on your next action.
I just need that.
She automatically does damage.
She automatically does that.
So if she mauls him like 3 times, like
She's like napalm.
But yeah, so she'll rake at him with she hangs onto him and with her back claws she rakes.
oh my god, that's horrible.
Yeah.
That's wonderful.
You see the
That's
horrible.
Okay, let's do your king of
So is he sister shook?
what?
What?
The guy, he's grappled. Shouldn't he have a net on him?
No, he is not shaken. He has not taken damage yet.
He's just like fighting.
But wouldn't he have a net on him, like when somebody gets grappled?
Oh yeah. Yes,
So
absolutely.
he can't move.
a net?
Right.
That's
Yeah,
a name.
that's-
a net.
The net.
Wait,
So
can
yes.
Can I use like nature magic in this game or no?
Yeah, absolutely.
I wasn't sure. Is there?
Goes up and crushes the big fat dude. Where was I?
Yeah.
Yeah, so the cat suddenly jumps on top of them. That will make him vulnerable. -2 to his parry.
And do I risk hitting the little kitty?
On a 1, you could hit your friend, yes.
It's okay.
Okay.
She has 8 lives.
That's true.
7 lives. 6 lives.
Gets snake
Like,
eyes.
oh wait, she only has 1 left. Let's not.
So fighting?
Yes.
5.
5, okay.
And he has -2.
And you have a gaining up bonus of +2.
Yeah.
So that's actually 7. -2, 4, yeah. So 8 would have been a raise, but you do hit.
But I have -1 as well for my wound.
So 6, you still hit.
Okay, so that means I get a roll damage.
And somebody's going to roll you a location.
I'll
Yes,
do
I
it.
am.
I'm going to do it. 5.
Center of mass.
Epic.
Okay, and
Wait,
I roll.
5 is center of mass?
5 to 9.
So I have 2 swords.
You only rolled 1 dice, though.
What do you mean?
Well, when you roll to attack, you have to roll your wild die, your sword die, and your dagger
Oh,
die.
that's how. I thought that was just for Oh crap! I didn't realize that.
That's what you're doing. Okay, so you only attacked with your sword.
Okay, well that means if I'm using my sword. So
No, your scimitar.
I'm using my scimitar then.
So 2d6.
2d6. That's 5.
5. All right. So that is.
Is that your
not-
damage?
6. Sorry,
Yeah.
I forgot 6.
6. Yeah. Okay. So you hit him, but he's wearing like this scale coat, right?
Oh,
And it slides off of the scale coat.
Let's just hold
Okay, I'll get him, guys. I'll get him.
All right. Yeah, you're next.
I'm going to just... I'm not going to wild attack.
How about you unshake first?
Yeah.
I'm going to unshake. That's vigor?
Spirit.
Oh, it's better.
8 or better. Here we go.
Is that an 8 or better?
4 to unshake, 8 to act.
So you're unshaken.
Okay. So you can move, but that is the only action that you have.
That's okay, Jay. You're at least better.
As this big chungus comes on his way.
Oh,
All
he's
right.
shaking too. I can't. I'll just stay there.
You could move.
On my
beyond.
action, I will attempt to unshake. 4. Okay, he reaches down, pulls the
I'm also at -2. So I actually got 5.
You needed a 4 to hit.
You needed 4 to unshake.
Oh, yeah, no. The unshaking wounds don't affect
Oh,
it.
okay.
Yeah, no, that'd be really punishing.
Yeah, it would.
This game gets harder and harder every time you lose more life.
That's how things work.
Okay, so this guy, he pulls the arrow out. Oh, you'll pay for that, little girl.
Well,
Oh, he's going to charge you.
it's fine.
This is kind of a bad time to mention this. Are there any kids left in the cage?
You don't know.
We can't really see from here.
I'm like right there.
He's imagine like fat.
You
Just,
wanna-
like shrink.
Yeah. Okay, he charges you.
Just trips.
Yay! Party
Good times.
time.
Project Boss.
Okay, but we
He's
can be
like-
behind him now.
This is like one of those scenes from
Except-
Guardians of the Galaxy when they're fighting. It's like the dance music and they're just like dance fighting. It's like. Dun, 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 dun.
Or like,
Yeah, pretty much.
with a rocket right
With
there.
arrows. So,
Pull a rocket launcher from my back.
I summon from the nethers of the world
God power.
rocket launcher.
or just shoot my bow.
Blow up the entire cave.
All right, so 6, 9, 3,
Yeah.
Ace.
2. Big bad guy or little bad guy. Ace.
Epic.
Big bad guy.
Joker.
5.
5 golden.
5 alive.
Roll 5.
Okay, so Ace will act first. He will attempt to dislodge this stupid cat.
But will he?
Yep. So he's going to make his strength roll versus your kitty's agility check. So that's a straight D8. 5. 3.
No, can I please reroll that?
Yeah. Give me a Ben. Okay, so he ducks his shoulder, and the cat rolls to the far side. As it does so, it hisses with anger. But he is free of its influence. Okay, that was Ace. Who's next?
Me.
9. What do you want to do?
Hit this boy.
All right.
Hit him good.
I'll try.
Hit him good.
Do it.
4.
4.
All right. Only attacking with the scimitar again, I see.
Can I? Oh my god. Y'all need to remind me.
I don't remember that you're...
Okay, so 9. Okay. Your scimitar goes wild. He beats it off with the axe.
Of course.
6.
I'm going to wild attack him.
I can wild attack too. What doesn't?
Okay. So you're wild attacking. Now you are at -2 for wounds,
Yeah.
+2 for the wild attack. That makes
So,
it even.
Even.
Your target number is 6. You are ganging up with 2 other things, so it's +2.
And I get. Why doesn't nobody tell me that?
What's that? Because you just dropped dice.
I just.
Wait, sorry.
Yeah, +2 total for ganging up.
Okay.
But does he not kick any up though? Because it's like he's the first one attacking.
It doesn't matter. He was engaged last round.
Oh, okay.
5.
That's looking ugly.
That's terrible.
5.
Who gets a 1 and a D8?
I don't know, but it's a miss.
Jada.
You.
Okay, I believe my 5 is next.
Wait.
Oh.
What? That is so dumb.
Oh, he hauls off. You shot me! He wild attacks.
Well, that's okay.
Bye.
Wait, I was like.
What's your parry?
Oh my gosh.
Parry.
Is your name set?
4. Ready?
No.
I get +2 to this
I'm
roll.
really scared.
No.
5.
Is that not enough to...
No, it's enough to hit. All right. Somebody want to give me a location?
I will.
Can I do my own location, please?
Nope.
You got a 6.
Center of mass. Do you have any armor on?
I don't think so.
Okay, so we'll pull out the damage
Play
dice.
golf.
Right.
The strength dice.
At least I didn't hit your arms. That could have
What
been
do I do?
horrible.
Unless he's clip, you're not doing anything.
You have a
You're going to
bow.
stand there and take it. Okay, so this is going to be +4 altogether with his size. So that is 12 plus 4, 16 points of damage. So you have a toughness of
3.
3. So 3, 7, 11, 15. So you are hit, and you take 3 wounds.
The guy.
And not only that, I'm going to have you make a strength roll, please.
Are you trying to kill me?
We're all gonna die. I don't think we're gonna make it out of here.
Lane's
Make
gonna
a
bolt
strength
for
roll,
the
please.
door.
That was like
20.
Don't forget to roll for fangs. Tangs. I almost called him my chemistry teacher.
Tang, Mr. Tang.
So dang, is that you?
20.
I can't do that.
You can open end.
Ching ching pa-ching.
Or not. Okay. Not only does he hit you, he tees you up like a ball and knocks you. So that's 4. 4, 8, 12, 16, 20.
5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. He is playing golf.
And suddenly, you fly tumbling backwards, ass over
Nice.
tea kettles. Your arrows and bow go wild.
Oh.
I'm sorry, sis. This is just not it.
We're not making it out of here.
Okay. It's your turn. You're shaking.
isn't it mine?
Oh, yeah. Sorry, Percinder. It's your turn. Start healing, boy.
I'm trying to do that. Just getting chased down over here. I'm gonna run away.
What's that?
I'm gonna run away again.
Okay. He's not after you. He's after the person who shot him.
You probably don't want to whack him with your stick.
I'm just gonna move a bit, like up a few.
Okay.
Just,
So you're going to move out of his melee range? Is that my understanding?
yeah.
You really want to do that?
He's gonna turn and hit me anyway.
Okay. So you're going to move up a couple?
Yeah.
Well, wait, no. 'Cause he won't
Why
be
don't you
going-
move on to the top of the stage? That makes more sense.
Okay.
Then
Heal
rain
people.
chain
Heal
lightning down.
And be like, y'all.
I have -3 to
Bro,
everything. I'm not gonna do much.
All right.
I can't do anything. He keeps chasing me.
Use force magic.
I can't.
What's your
he's
parry?
about to die. My parry? It is 6.
Okay, I rolled a 5. All right. So his
the
blow comes down. Oh, you kind of dodge out of the way, roll up onto the table. Or where did you want to go? Sorry.
I was like kind of like up here.
Okay, sure. All right. Now we move on to Talene. Talene.
Wait, don't I still have an action then?
Oh yeah.
So can I try like healing myself?
You absolutely can.
Do I get
Alright,
any...
so how much magic is this again?
What's that?
How much magic does it cost? How many?
Healing, I think, is 3. Is that right?
3? Okay. And then I can add more for die, but...
You can add more to add points to your die roll.
So like, if I use one more, I would...
Plus 1 to your roll.
Okay, I'm gonna do that.
Okay.
Because I'm at -3, so... Alright, so...
Down.
So does he need to get a 4 just to
That's
heal 1?
Druidism I roll, right?
That's right.
Okay.
So on a 4, you heal 1 wound. On an 8, you heal 2 wounds.
Okay, you got this,
And I
bro.
get +1 because of the extra dice.
But -3 because you're wounded.
So I get -2. Cool.
Heal Burchacho.
What?
Oh, 6.
11.
11.
-2 is...
9.
9.
With a
You were healed for 2 wounds.
Yep. There we go.
Brandon, big man.
There we go.
Good job.
Brandon's
Okay. But... those 2 wounds become 2 fatigue levels.
Oh, fun. Okay.
So what does that do?
They're like wounds, except they're temporary. You
wait,
can't die from fatigue.
So I still have -3 to everything I do. That's great.
Brandon's just like, I'm gonna take a nap quickly, y'all.
So there is another spell you can get, which is called Succor. Succor. And what it does is it eliminates fatigue.
For you.
Okay?
But I have to learn that from a druid, don't I? That's
Can Talene go now?
yeah.
Talene!
Talene, run.
Just trying not to die.
What do you want to do?
I don't even
I don't
know.
want to
at
die.
this point.
Want to stand up first?
You should run.
Okay, let's make a fear check first.
Just come up with the
Look at my
king.
Watch what I'm doing.
No.
I'm not hitting this dude. This dude is just like standing there with his scales. I'm like,
We're almost there. We've almost killed them.
We haven't even touched.
Roll
Well,
that one again.
we've hit him in the leg.
Chunky.
Yeah, but once it's 4
Close
of
enough.
us against
Okay.
1, it'll be
You
a lot easier.
unshake it and you
Five,
can act.
actually.
What do you want to do?
Dude, we literally had 4 of
Exactly.
us against this one little dude.
Okay,
I'm
but
gonna
yeah, but
shoot him
2 of us are
again.
one.
You
shot.
can't. Your bow went wild when he knocked you across the room.
Oh. Where is it?
It's about right here.
Right
It's like one of those movie moments where it's like, I like get up, he locks his eyes on the boat, I lock my eyes on the
And then you grab it, and then you slide under, and then you shoot an arrow straight up his butthole.
No, I stab him.
Don't you have like a dagger?
I'm gonna run for my bow.
Okay.
It just
Is there arrows by it?
Where did you get hit? Do you remember?
Center mass.
Mid center mass.
Okay.
what was that?
Can you roll 1d6, please? 5. Okay. You. He's taking the wind out of you. You are at -1 dice of vigor until you are healed.
I'm just gonna write that down.
Have you guys seen the Warcraft movie?
No.
Yeah,
Okay.
I've watched like half of it.
So you run for your bow. So let me put all the actions together here. You're going to run. That's free. You're going to pick up your bow. You're going to draw an arrow, and you're going to fire.
Up his butt crack.
That sounds like 3 actions to me. Is that what it sounds like to you?
Yeah, I think that's what I want to do.
Okay. So that's going to be -4 plus the -3 for the wounds that you've taken. You're shooting at -7. You need a 4 or better to hit, +1 for his size.
So you're at -8.
No, plus
So I
1.
need 5.
Plus
Oh,
1.
because these are gonna hit him.
Yes.
Because he's a big chungus.
Wait, so what do I need to get? A 5?
You need a 4, and you're at -6 to the roll.
With these 2 dice.
Yes.
Maybe you should just move and grab your bow.
That's
I need a 4. I can do that.
No, you need a 4. So
You need to open end. So you need to roll 12 to hit.
Or you could just grab your bow and...
You could grab your bow.
Okay,
and-
now, before she rolls these dice, okay, one of 2 things happens in this situation. It's either like, a miss. Or it's like, oh my god, she did it! And then you roll, it's like, a headshot, what? You know.
Okay, Leon,
It's gonna
headshot.
be the...
Here we go.
It's gonna be the
No, Leon, you gotta believe. I was watching this guy, and he's like, if you believe, if you think you're bad at... Okay.
Think about okay.
All right. Your arrow goes wild. Can you roll 1 die 3? Now, your arrow's also splayed out behind
1
you.
die 3 or
Yes. So roll a d6 and divide it by 2. So So 4. You have 2 arrows left in your quiver.
That's okay. I can do this.
Out like
It's like
a
one of those
light
things where you
bulb.
have like the one shot left in the gun, you gotta use that shot. Less.
Joker. Please.
Please.
Or queen.
I pick my card off the deck.
Oh, I
Off the deck.
The what?
Oh my gosh.
This one.
Joker.
I kind of want to go for the top one.
Oh,
What do you mean?
I get to do
Why
something.
did I get to do that?
Because we
I'll
asked.
keep it then.
Wait, why didn't I get to do that?
Because I asked. Escape the
Little guy? Big guy.
Wow, big guy is slow.
Yeah, wow. He's big.
I feel like he's just like, whoa. That
Like
was a really
the
good
problem is
shot.
that when he moves, his flesh keeps moving in the direction he's going. He's gonna be like, "Come on, this way."
He stopped. All his left
Like,
All right, Prasinder. Now healed. You're feeling tired, but at least not bleeding.
Can I use some bandages on him? Is that possible?
Sure.
All right.
Ting, ting.
No, he's in combat. You can't do it in
Yeah, I was
combat.
going to say, that's
Okay.
kind of awkward.
I ain't just tap him.
You just stand still. Okay.
Can I like pull up some magic and oops. Can I like use entangle on that dude?
Absolutely.
Pretty
So
cool.
wait, how much does entangle cost again? It's
You tell me.
You should
What's
do
it
it
say
on
in
a
your
little
sheet?
dude.
Under powers, right there. Does it say?
it does not say.
All right, fine.
It says for the healing, but it does not say for the entangle.
I will go to the book.
To the...
Wait, are you trying to do the TikTok thingy?
I just did it.
You did?
What is that?
Think outside the box.
Oh, I thought I wanted to do.
No, but it's how you have to finish it.
Yeah, I know.
It's like a thing where it's like no one figured out how to do it because you had to go outside the box. Life lessons. That's really cool.
I also
though.
saw TikTok how to do that.
Wait, what?
You know what? Lee and I saw it first.
Actually, Denzel Washington saw it first.
Yeah, that's so cool though.
Who's Denzel
Like that's so smart. That's
He's an
such a
actor.
life lesson. Like that's so deep.
What is it?
Bruh. Alright, you are inside the box, like right there.
I
you
don't know
ready?
what you're talking about.
You have to
I
try
don't
to cover.
watch TikTok.
You have to
I
try
don't
to
have a
cover
phone.
all the dots
Okay.
using, but you can't like retouch. Like you can't. Is it you can't? It doesn't matter. There's no way to touch all the lines using straight lines. You have to go outside the box so the line is long enough to hit them all. Like
I'm very confused.
if you just try,
All right. So,
you can't. Like you can't do it. Like
entangle.
that's not.
Costs 2 power points.
You just did it though.
Okay.
Okay. But you can spend an extra 2 power points
you can
to
only
make
use
it
4 lines.
strong.
Yeah.
No,
So it makes it 4.
there's a little black
And then
line. They're
there's
not supposed to
something
go
they can
over.
do damage, isn't there?
It's
After
like
you
this shit.
entangle the... Well, it depends on the size of the target. So versus these big guys, no,
Oh, yeah.
unfortunately not. It's not strong enough to kill these guys.
Okay.
Small targets like whatever, yes.
Spiatters.
So we're just gonna go for 4 then.
Okay, sounds
Stronger
good.
one.
So put 4 aside. And let's make some casting rolls.
So this is Druidism, right?
Oh, yes.
Please. And it's at -3.
Grow.
Yes.
We've grown.
Difficulty 4.
It's like this, but like you can't go over the little black box.
8.
You can't go like that. You can't go like that.
That is
You missed
15.
That one.
15.
Yeah,
Oh wait,
Okay.
Okay,
-3,
Box.
so 12.
So if you think outside
okay,
the
refund
box-
yourself a power point. Okay, and... Nice.
Lane can't think of
What the?
Does you have to end on this
Tarnation?
one? Oh.
Wow. Okay, so with a raise, he is bound.
Yes.
And
I've
you have to
done
use straight
something.
lines?
Geokunide. How to figure that out.
Yes.
I'm sorry, my apologies. I'm going to rule that he's a big target. So you're actually going to need to make it an area effect to do this. That's
Oh.
going to cost you plus 2 points.
And will it grab us?
No. Just if you make it an area effect for two extra points, it hits this hex and then all the hexes around it.
We're doing it.
Okay.
We've gone this far, so
Yeah.
might as well follow through.
No.
Wait, I'm sorry, what is Brandon doing?
I am casting magic on the thick dude.
He's playing a fantasy game. What are you guys doing?
I'm
Trying to solve a
Talking
TikTok.
about TikTok stuff.
TikTok on the clock.
So, social contract. You know what that is? Okay. So, yeah, nice. What happens is he is bound, which means that he cannot move. He cannot move, And he has to do at least 7 points of toughness in order to break free. At the same time, he is at -2 to that roll. And a further -2 because he is bound, so he's -2, so -4 to the roll altogether.
Ooh. So he has to roll like.
Yeah, he'll need to roll a total of 7. He's rolling a d12, but he's at -4. Should we stop?
No, once I start laughing, I can't. It happens all the time in class. I'm sorry.
All right.
I'm sorry. It happens all the time.
All right. That is now. Did I take your card already?
You did.
You were the ace.
Yes.
Right. Okay.
I have done something.
All right. I'm really tired, but
Good job, Brandon.
all right. So,
You're a legend.
yeah, roots from deep underneath the forest suddenly reach through. At first, he kind of starts stamping on them, but then they reach up, wrap around his legs. It's not one big thing. It's like a mesh of webbing that actually holds him in place, slowly sort of grinding him down so his arms are actually bound together. And he's like, "That's not fair! I hate magic users!"
I love
D12 strain.
I think your queen is next.
My queen is next.
Yes. So this guy is bound. And you have 2 arrows left.
I'm going to shoot him right for the head.
You're going to call a shot for the head.
And I'm going to wild attack.
You can't wild attack with a bow.
Isn't there a way to increase my max limit of these?
Yes, absolutely. Extra power points.
I'm going to call a head.
There's also another ability that reduces the cost of your casting by 1.
There's so many abilities and so little life left in us.
So, I'm sorry, what are you doing, Leona?
Calling a headshot.
Okay. So, you are wounded. How wounded are you?
-3.
Okay. Headshot's -4.
I'm actually just going to shoot.
Okay, hold on. -4. You effectively have to drop on him because he's bound. Okay, and you're attacking him. So you'll get +4 for that. So your shot will be at -3 altogether. Okay?
And I have to get a 4.
You need a 4 to hit.
So I need a 7.
7. Now, alternatively, if you just shot, you'd be at -3 for your wounds, +4 for the drop, and you'd automatically do +4 points of damage to him because of the fact that he is bound.
I think I'll do that.
Okay. All right. So you'll make your shooting roll. This will be at +1.
Okay.
But you're drawing and firing, so actually -1. So 5.
And so I need a 4 to hit. 5 to hit, I mean.
5 to hit.
Okay.
6.
Yes, Leanna.
Okay, you
You're
hit.
our lifesaver.
Give me a damage. Give me a location, please, somebody.
Thunder Max.
Center max. Okay.
Other than that
So
big
you're going to do
belly.
2d6, but you're going to add 4 to this damage.
Oh, that's pretty good.
Okay, you
That's
got
pretty
that.
good.
Get quintillion.
That's,
No, you don't open
It's
that
damage.
damage.
you can spend a penny.
But you don't have pennies.
So 7. Wait, what's plus?
That's
Plus
11.
4. That's 11.
That's really nice. Oh, that's a thing too. That's a double attack, whatever it is, right?
What now?
It's
Like when you get over 10, you have an extra damage. Or something like that.
You have to beat his toughness by a certain amount.
What is it?
But 11 is so close, you said?
Yeah, it's like, say,
1.
for example, 1 away.
Ah.
Okay. Oh! That's really unfair! Okay. We are on
You're going to draw
green.
cards. Oh, dang
On
it.
green.
Hurry up.
Finish him.
Finish him.
I'm across the map
Just
from him.
throw your sword.
Kill the guy in front of
Yeah, I
you.
kill. Yeah,
Somebody
totally.
kill him.
I'm gonna wild
Fangs,
attack him.
Fangs.
Oh, thanks. She said thanks.
Oh, yes, thanks. Okay.
Fangs is
Give me
going
back, cat
to...
boy.
Can Fangs run and pounce on the big guy?
He can.
She can?
She can. Yes.
Okay, she's going to do that.
Why? He's already shaken and.
Yeah,
Just
I'm
kill
gonna
him.
kill him.
We can
Get the
scan
little
him.
guy.
You are all around him. Although you aren't really doing anything.
I haven't had
Ouch! Here, let me finish that for you.
Have you seen what I just did to that big guy?
Yeah, no, that was really
All right. Fangs is just going to attack. So Fangs has what's known as frenzy. So she attacks twice. She attacks twice with d8s at -2.
2d8?
2d8s.
D8. No.
Okay. But -2. But he's vulnerable. So +2 because of
So-
+4 because she's got the
So
drop.
+2.
Well, that'd be funny.
And what
So
about
+2.
what about Net and Shook?
That's where the +4 comes
I need a 4 to hit, basically.
Yep.
Because he's
So, unless you get Snake Eyes. Epic.
5?
That's
7.
enough.
7.
Yep, 7.
7. So his parry is
9, probably.
no. His parry is 4.
He's
He's
a big
huge.
guy.
He's huge.
Yeah, he's a big guy.
So that's 9 minus 2, 4 or 7. So neither one of those are raises. Okay, but you will do damage for him. So he's attacked with 2 claws. His claws or her claws do d6, d4
D64, D6.
twice.
Twice. So you roll it twice?
Yep.
Here's 2 claws. Roll those ones too.
Wait, I need to do one at a time. I can't really focus.
Oh!
The one's like.
The one is just like...
do I roll that?
Location.
Do I roll that again?
Jaden,
No.
you do
No,
location.
not without a Benny.
Okay.
Oh.
9.
9. All right.
So
I
could
got
it be
it.
his
That's a 9,
arms
right?
or his...
That is a 9.
No.
All right.
Oh my goodness.
All right. So she reaches up. Now, she's a big cat. Her claws come out. As she does so, she swipes with one, which does more of a setup for the other one, really.
Holds the head in place.
The other one, however, scratches across its abdomen, across his layer of blubber. As it does so, it actually neatly parts the skin, almost like almost like a layer of blubber. You can see like the layer of fat, and then suddenly organs begin tumbling out as she disembowels.
Oh, he does.
You
So
can't poop no more.
Right.
You need a
And-
colostomy bag for that one.
The cat kills the big guy.
Oh my god.
Yes, Fangs. Get him.
He's like, "Oh,
It's just like
that's really
sausage.
not fair."
Wow.
This man's didn't have a good life.
He got like shot in the leg.
Fangs is like,
Wait, what was I going to say?
I don't know.
That'll do.
Just think about that. He gets like a bunch of vines around him, like shot again, and he just gets scratched by a cat and dies.
Jaden Equals is watching a shiny bird.
Okay.
People are watching.
Yep.
Hi guys. Sorry.
It's Mr. Dale.
Yeah, it's just a bit.
Hi, Mr. Dale.
Sorry,
All right,
Jeez.
Queen.
You're gonna have to
Me.
put that down a bit.
I'm gonna wild attack
All right, do it.
Scales over here.
Scales.
That's something you would say.
So you are at -2 because of wounds, or -3?
I just
I'm at -2.
Okay, so even. So you need a 6, but you get a gain bonus of +1. Claws or Fangs is left.
6.
What?
Oh, 7, 8. 8. No. Yeah, 6. 6.
Are you okay?
Right. So 6. Yes. You hit
You're the one
exactly.
that's not-
Perfect. Right?
Somebody give me a location, please.
Got him.
Liam Scotland.
Got him.
6. That's triple threat. Double threat though.
Back.
Double back.
11.
Isn't this up? No, wrong thing.
11.
7-11.
All right. Okay. Yeah, that's getting late, so I'm gonna soak.
What?
You're just stinging away.
Okay. He's already wounded. He fails to soak. So he takes damage
I know.
and he is shaken.
Thank Christ you brought that cat along.
I know.
Yeah.
We would have died without her probably.
Well, I don't know. He was kind of stuck.
True.
Immobilized.
Yeah.
Actually, it was the two of you. You shook him, and Fangs killed him.
Team effort.
Teamwork. This is fine. I have her.
All right. That was Queen. Who's next? Jack. I am next. He will attempt to unshake from being hit by the goblin. And, okay, so he does so, and he unshakes. He's going to move. That means that if you wish, Sandarme
Oh.
Oh.
Is it?
and Grims can both attack. These are standard attacks. You do not apply wild attack or any special abilities.
Is it just straight damage, or do you have to?
You have to actually attack.
I'll attack.
Okay. Okay. So
no dual anything.
Correct.
Okay, now that I remember that.
okay. So you need a 6 or better to hit. Roll to hit, please. Okay. No.
6 then.
Is it none?
No.
Set these dice.
Those aren't 6.
It's a 1.
That's not a 6. Okay.
That's a 2.
That's a.
Okay.
Pacha.
And
That's a 2 as well.
right. Yes. He suddenly he sees where things are going and he suddenly flees.
That looks like it.
Oh, are you kidding me?
Okay.
So guys, want to regroup and leave this?
I got an idea, guys. We run, go up the ropes, pull them up, and then just rest for a bit.
Like till next week.
Yeah.
Yeah, but then there's also that Drake out there.
Just go in one of the houses.
It's like, oh, come on!
Oh, we made it! Bye, Grims!
Would I ever do that? No.
Yeah, you would.
Okay. What do you want to do?
You guys want to retreat?
I
Yeah,
think
we
we should
should
retreat.
definitely regroup.
And cut the ropes.
Not
No,
cut
cut
them.
them. I think we should pull them up.
Yeah.
Because then we can put them back down to get back.
Yeah.
That would explain why they're so hefty of ropes, because, I mean, thick hippopotamus over here.
You got stuck halfway down. They said to kick them the rest of the way.
But guys, there could just be another way out of the tunnel.
Let's not risk
But
it.
we're gonna go fight more people. That's our plan.
I know, but they could just come out and attack.
All right. So as this guy flees, he flies by the cage, which you can see is locked, and inside there are 3 children.
Okay, maybe it's unlocked.
Okay, and they reach out, help us, help us!
Okay,
We have to help them.
second plan.
Plan
You have your
Yeah.
lock picks.
I do. I always.
You're gonna pick that lock, and we're gonna get the kids out.
We're going to defend while he does that.
Yeah,
Just in case
well-
anyone comes.
Yeah.
Okay, but first, so do you want this back?
It's your action. What do you want to do?
I guess I'll go and unlock those children.
Okay, I'll take your card.
I guess I'll go and unlock them.
Okay.
I don't want these die anymore. Someone trade me.
There's another bag right there. Put them in the
I'll
bag and
have
take
them.
another set.
I hate these.
Mine are the
Passion.
earth.
Those are my dice, actually.
I hate your dice. They never do me anything good. No offense. It's not against the die. It's against.
These are the dice I've always dreamed of.
She's gonna get
Look how good
Every
I'm
dice
That's
you
so
get, these are the
pretty.
These are the dice I've always dreamed of.
Okay.
All right.
You dream of
So
dice?
this is what greets you. Sandarmi, you move to the cage. As you do so, this guy he's running, and then suddenly he comes up. He stops, and he says, "Let me in! Let me in!" You can hear him calling.
The big boy? Oh, that guy.
Yes.
I feel like that's some sort of
Oh my
bear.
No,
Gosh.
quickly do it before the barricade opens.
I bet you this is like the Mythian gatherers from Arnfell. These little children.
So he says, "Let me in! Let me in!" And he beats as he does so, he beats his free hand against the air almost. And as he does so, you can actually see tracing of mystical
cool.
energy run from around his hand.
Can I shoot him?
How many arrows you got left?
1.
You're also over there.
But I have a bow and arrow.
You have to.
You lockpicks.
Pull
Just focus
that
on
out.
lockpicks. And hurry, because he's going to get out. And other people are going to come out.
Talene, yeah, I'll allow you to take a shot if you want.
Really?
Yeah, absolutely.
Go for a beaner.
Okay, let's try.
Okay.
So-
You want to aim?
Enjoy
Yeah.
those dice.
So this, right?
Yeah, so that'll offset penalties for your shooting.
What do I have to get for?
4, 5 with your wounds and aiming.
Didn't someone ask for the first child? 50.
A miss. All right, your arrow strikes this barrier. Okay. And as it strikes the barrier, you can almost see this lattice work of hexagons go across it, and then the arrow drops to the ground. The guy says, "They'll kill me! Let me in!" A man on the other side of this energy barrier, he reaches up and touches the barrier. And he says, "You've served your purpose." And suddenly the guy is, and he drops to the ground.
It's the Jesus.
Hurry, Lane, hurry.
Okay, but there's a
I'm still
big
trying to get the
boy
kids,
back
right?
there.
What's that?
I'm still trying to get the kids out with the lock.
So
Go ahead and
meanwhile,
make a lockpick. Okay.
What is my name?
that's so cool.
This fellow, he stands there behind this stone block set into the floor, and he regards you.
I feel like he's kind of like.
I feel like that's what's it nut.
What's his nut?
What's his
that
name?
guy.
Oh, hog,
Steerka.
circus.
Sturkus.
Wait. Do I make a thievery roll?
Yes.
Okay. I'm still like a couple years back.
Years back.
5.
5. Are you wounded?
4.
Okay. The lock is crude. It's meant to keep children in place, not anything else. By the way, Precinder, if it's of any notice to you, you can see the sort of that wretched form up ahead. What I described as the blonde ragdoll. It seems to be stirring as well.
Oh.
I need to hurry and get out of here.
Okay.
You should wait. So did I open the cage?
What's that? Yeah, the cage is open.
And
The other one is about right here.
The cage?
No, the other child.
Oh. I just realized the keys were probably on Thicky Boy.
Actually, the keys are on this guy.
But
Where
how
they
did
were.
Thicky Boy open the?
Oh, that's right.
Let's run and
he
get the
did
kid.
open
Run and
them.
get the kid.
Yeah. I'll go over and get. Well, I'll
And
hobble over and get
we
the
say
kid.
like, come on with us and start running towards
Well,
the ropes.
I think she's probably got her legs.
Okay,
sucked
you're
out.
unlocking.
Yeah.
You're shooting. That leaves Grims and Precinder to act.
I don't think you can hobble very fast.
I can only hobble 3 at a time.
Can I use a bandage on Grims then?
Absolutely. Okay. Make a now. So just so you're aware, medicine takes time. Right? Are you prepared to wait?
Oh, maybe we should just go then.
Bear in mind, you're going to need to make athletics rolls to climb those ropes.
Okay, let's start heading towards the ropes then.
Yeah, I say that's a good idea.
Okay, so you're just going to leave the child up there?
No, I'm taking charge.
Okay, so you're not staying for him to tend you.
No.
Okay.
I'm just doing this in midair. Jaden's already got.
All right, so you head forward. As you do so, your leg, like you're basically dragging this shattered leg, right?
Mm-hmm.
And
Oh, you're so heroic.
Code of honor, man.
and from behind,
No.
Is that thing in it?
Nothing is behind.
what's that?
Please.
Hush you.
Shush your face.
Oh my god! I keep getting double.
50 DKP for spoilers. Didn't someone ask for the first child?
I don't know what that means.
I don't get it.
Me neither. We don't understand.
All right. What's that?
Or
No.
is that just like a crazy wild man?
So yeah, so
My dad.
you see, like he walks right up to this energy barrier. You can actually see the energy sort of trickling off of it as he stares at you as you come in to grab the child. It'll do you no good.
Oh my gosh! They eat the lives. Like they suck their souls. They're soul suckers.
I'm gonna take her.
Your name?
Don't lie.
Grims.
Why would you give it?
Yours?
I'm known as Sturkus. You may call me your death. You cannot stop what I have started.
It is a pleasure.
It was a pleasure meeting you.
Go, I'm sure we'll see each other again soon enough.
Bye, bitch. I'm just kidding. I like how calm he is, though. It's
Okay.
creepy.
Wait, that's Sturkus? That's been.
Exactly. We haven't met Stark.
Then who's the dragon? Is that what
No.
you're gonna say?
No, I was gonna say, who's that big chungus dude standing in the background?
Probably what they're trying to spawn with these souls of the kids.
Oh my god.
I've played video games before.
All right, let's run.
All right, so you grab the kids.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'll be piggybacking.
So I just want to confirm here. You're at 2 wounds. Two wounds. And you got a shattered leg.
Yep.
And you're going to try and carry children up the rope.
A ragdoll one.
Okay?
I'm not gonna carry. I can only carry one at a time at most.
Okay. You're at -3 wounds.
Yeah.
You're
Minus 1 wound.
but 2 fatigue. So Sandarme is the only person who has escaped damage here.
I
And-
have 1 wound.
Your cat cannot climb ropes.
Yeah, it's
Looks like I'm carrying a cat and a baby.
Baby. That's okay. We'll get
one
her
on
up.
each shoulder.
Like, okay, Fangs, hold on. I'll pull up the rope.
Have you guys seen Princess Buttercup? And the
No.
giant, Andre the Giant carries the two guys on his shoulders up the...
We're gonna make it work.
I'm gonna just grab the cat by the tail and the girl by the hair. Oh gosh, wait, how am I gonna climb this?
Shoulders.
You just use your feet. Just climb with your feet.
Just walks up the rope.
Just walk up the wall. It's fine.
I'm a Looney Tune.
Okay, so as you depart, Sturkis calls after you. He will live again, and all will come as doom.
He will live again?
Yeah, I'm probably one of his gods or demon
Probably
lords.
Rust.
Or probably one of those troll things.
Probably the Rust Lord we killed.
No, probably the thing he had the back of the corner.
Yeah. I was just gonna say.
No.
Well, the cave goes on, right? Where it goes to, you're not sure.
We love that.
Can you scroll in on the big boy?
He kind of looks like... I really wanted that... Wait, is that guy dead? I kind of wanted his armor, not gonna lie.
He's
He
cool.
looks like a weird, really big orc.
He looks like Marshmallow.
Yeah.
Yeah, a burnt marshmallow.
No, like from Lord
Lord
of
of
the
the
Rings.
Rings in the battle of...
Oh, Marshmallow. Yeah.
Oh, I don't know.
Don't worry, you'll see him again.
Cool.
Wait, so...
Oh.
All right, so you take these children out. They are malnourished, and they've obviously been mistreated. They also have sort of hollow eyes to them. Like they've obviously been terrified of something.
It's okay, kids. We're gonna get you to sleep.
I'm going to need a persuasion check to actually calm them down and get them to move.
From everyone, or?
From somebody, whoever's talking to them.
Wait, persuasion?
I have D6.
Nah, I've got a
I have D6 as well.
No.
Well, Lane, you were the one talking to them, so.
Am I the one?
Yeah, you're the
Yeah, I know,
one.
but have you guys seen my rolls?
Yeah.
Just say the right thing. Be calming. Imagine if like kids are really scared.
Do the right thing.
I'm abducting him, don't say that.
4 minus 1, 3.
So I'm gonna roll.
You're at minus 3.
Yeah, I can do it.
All right. You're going to try and help them?
Can I help him too?
One person can help, whoever that is.
You're at minus... I'm at minus 2 and I got a D4, so...
Minus 3. I need to get a...
7. No problem.
Yes, Lee.
Okay. So that adds +1 to his roll,
4.
which is enough to calm them so they can be let out of here. Cool. All right. So you realize that, like, you go to the ropes, sort of guarding the way you came back. This fellow, he's, for as long as you can see that corridor, he stands and watches you. He is stock still. Like, his form does not move, except for the time when he reached up to touch the energy field and kill the man on the outside. He does not move. He just observes you. Okay? From somewhere deeper, you can hear some sort of sound. Perhaps like a grinding or like stone against stone sound echoing from somewhere deeper within the chamber.
Oh.
What it is, you have no idea.
I feel like this is the vault where they kept that whispering demon thing, and now they're trying to release it.
Mm-hmm. All right, let's climb.
Because he's Order of the Whisper.
So you find yourselves then on the ropes. It takes you a long time to sort out the loops, to drag people up, and by the time you're done and sheltered in the village above, you are all exhausted from the effort of raising these 4 children out,
Fighting.
plus everybody's wounded companions, and a cat who really doesn't like being tied into a cradle and lifted out.
Wow.
Okay?
Oh yeah, I didn't even think about it. One of us could just go to the top and then just pull up.
Yeah.
I feel like that's what one of us did.
Yeah, no, but I didn't even think about that.
Yeah, so that's where we're going to call it for tonight.
Holy.
One thing I am going to say though is, since it took you some time, I'm going to give 2 people notice rolls.
Can I do it?
Yeah.
I'll do it.
You're at minus 3, remember?
I'm at minus 1.
I won't do
Wait.
it.
Minus 3.
I'm trying to think, what do I
I
have
just
to
got a
notice
6
though?
though.
Notice.
I just got another 6.
I have a D6 for notice.
Okay, before you roll, you have to decide who's rolling.
I will roll.
I just got a 6.
I'll roll. I mean, unless Leanna wants to get another
No.
16.
Go.
Okay. Okay,
Well,
go for it.
can I have your blue die? I want that.
Do you have a D8 notice?
Wait.
That doesn't seem right.
That's not right. Alright. 4. Okay, whatever.
I like this die.
I know, it's so good. It's
so
20.
20.
19, minus 1.
Nice.
It's
Whoop-de-doo.
good. It's such a good dice.
I like.
I know, right?
So we all get out and Lane sees the Drake.
I'm
And
like-
pick up one of the children and fly away.
I got X-ray vision now.
He's
See,
also
Leanna, that is not a very
perfectly
good die.
And he's not dead.
All right. So, since it's taken some time to build the ropes, and these guys are obviously trapped by whatever magic seals this place, or at least they're not passing through it, I'm going to say that you spend a little bit of time sort of, making sure that these guys aren't carrying any valuables that might be of interest. And they are. So, each of the orcs bears basically a battle axe and a leather harness. These are huge, right? Because orcs are big. But, they could be modified to fit you if you wish. One of them has a necklace of teeth around his neck, which you think you could probably fence for some money. If you
Human
wish.
teeth?
No, wolf's teeth, it looks like.
Oh, you should take that.
Okay?
Probably not.
I don't know, guys. What's her pickle might get
Hey,
mad.
I found your kid's teeth.
Right.
Probably don't want that.
The ogre bore his great club, but in a bag by his side, he actually had some rough food, right, which is kind of smelly. But he also has a flute of wood chased with silver, and it looks to be of excellent quality, probably of some value, and a bottle of what appears to be wine. Okay. Now that's wrapped carefully, as if he recognized it of some value. There's also some hides or skins actually sitting on the don't help me, on the floor. These are 1 bear skin and 3 wolf hides. Okay, so they are badly tanned, but they might be worth something back in town as well if you wish to take them.
I'm not taking anything.
Okay, nothing you're taking of that lot?
Jean Castillon.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to take the teeth necklace.
Oh yeah, I'll take the teeth necklace and the wine. But
They were gambling.
they were gambling for something.
Yes, they have no money. So when you go to look at what they're gambling for, it appears to be a collection of small animal bones.
How unfortunate. So this dude got some armor on him, and it
Do
seems
you want to go up to the barrier?
Well, I mean, if I'm standing here, I just
You
grab
just
his
kill the
toe
guy there.
and pull him across.
I say we
He manipulated the barrier in such a way as to kill the man on the other side.
Well, you do want a new character. So.
Do you want a new character?
Is that a wish? You know that he can keep his armor.
Okay.
good choice.
But I will take the wine and the teeth.
So you take the teeth. No, you took the teeth.
Yeah.
No, she took the teeth.
Okay. You left the hides.
Oh, I'll grab the bear hide,
He
please.
says write it down or lose it, so I gotta write down what
Okay.
I'm taking.
Yes.
While they do that, can I give the kids water and food?
Absolutely. Deduct 1 die type from each of your water and foods. The other thing too is, and no one takes the flute. Is that my understanding?
I'll take the flute. Or unless you want to.
No,
You're
you
a
can
girl.
take it.
Performance is a skill necessary
I'm
to
pretty
use
sure
it.
you
Oh,
can
I have
perform.
performance.
Yeah,
I'll take it.
that's right.
Yeah, you take it.
Is this a big flute?
I
Is
don't
it
have
wood
the
or?
Do we,
It's
uh,
wood chased with
It's a
silver.
flute.
Okay.
do we get any honor for saving these kids?
You do.
Ah.
You'll get honored for saving them. No. You'll get honored for saving them. You have not yet done that. You're in the middle of the wilderness with the
I
drake
see.
above,
Yeah, let's get to town first.
right?
We should go to Sylvia.
Who?
Salia?
Or Salia.
Salia?
How do you
Salad.
Sylvia.
Who's Sylvia?
I don't know.
Should we?
Oh, Sylvia's the one from World of Warcraft. She's the
Sylvia.
Sylvia.
Oh, I reckon. Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, that's Talia. Whoa, Talia.
Tyler.
Just kidding.
Okay, so teeth. You took the bear hide.
I got the bear hide and the wine.
Okay. Bear hide is quite heavy. Okay. So when you so you haul all of that stuff up. This fellow, he just watches you calmly. Yeah.
It's like he knows he's gonna get back at us. Doesn't matter what we take.
I know we're gonna get back at him. I'm sorry.
Okay.
You know what we should do? We should come back with a giant pot of oil. And then throw a torch down there and kiss them goodbye.
Jane's like,
a crate of dynamite.
Yeah, no, I was thinking that, but...
No, what we do is we get the dragon mad, we dump the oil down, and he blows fire.
No, we should start throwing dead animals down and say, hey! Get them.
Alright, so you arrive at the top. By now, some time has passed, and yeah, the horses seem to be antsy. Okay, like they're shifting from side to side as if they haven't been fed in some time.
We can get horse
nerve gas the whole complex.
That's the only way to be certain. Yeah.
Sorry, continue.
All right. So I think we're going to call it there with you guys having just exited from the bastion.
That's good.
Having fought a fairly desperate combat.
That was good.
I'm surprised I'm still here.
Same.
I thought one of us was gonna die there, like
two
3
of us
times.
were
I thought if one of us died, we would have all died.
So I'm just going to tell you right now, I thought one of you was going to die as well. So he didn't.
But
Congrats.
you're also very
We're just
generous, which is really nice.
So what we're going to do is you did manage to rescue Salia, but I gave you experience for that last game. Okay, you visited her, and then you came here on a quest. You did not discover what was happening in here. You met somebody, but you weren't actually able to penetrate inside of the bastion. So I think I'm going to give you 2 experience for tonight. Okay.
Oh yeah, I spent 5. Wait.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So wait, how much is it for like a level?
5.
So I can take away all of it.
Yeah. No, just keep adding them up. When you get to 10, you get a new level.
Oh.
10.
Okay. So 5. When you get to 10, you'll get a new level. You get to 15, get another level. And then when you get to 25, you just erase them all and start over again.
Okay, so I'm at 7 now.
So
Okay. So what we're going to do before we go is we are going to... I'm going to give up 1 bonus experience point for tonight. Okay? Hold on. But here's the deal. You guys have to decide who gets the bonus experience.
I
Now,
think Jay should.
what we get the bonus experience for is being super handy, having a good idea, using your skills well, or playing in character. One of those things.
I believe being...
And it's a vote. So what's that for?
Okay,
what's your argument that Bean should get it?
That she used her character very well to take out the orcs when she was staying in the...
And the cat.
And the cat.
Yeah.
But then there's also Brandon using his power things, but he has used it before.
I think
Leanna.
Yeah.
I vote Leanna.
All right. So Leanna, take the bonus experience point.
Thanks, guys.
Thanks.
Okay.
You see my no media.
All right. Yeah, and so we'll call it there. Thank you very much for joining us. This has been Into the Ravenlands. We have Jay, Lane, Brandon, and Leanna.
We did it.
And this game's actually become a real hoot. I'm really enjoying this.
This one
game.
was good too.
That was good.
So I am looking forward to our next session, which Jaden will be scheduling for us. But until then, signing off and have a
Bye,
great night.
guys.
Like and subscribe.
Yes.
So hit that like button and the bell and all that kind of stuff if you're watching this on YouTube. Thanks. Bye.
Bye.